Hello? Are we live?
We're live.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Can everyone hear us?
All right. I just
Oh,
checked
okay.
the stream, so. Okay, we're good.
We're good? Can
We're
you
good.
guys
Alright,
hear us?
cool.
Can you guys hear us? Can you see all three of us? All right. No. Okay, Ringo said no, which means that's a yes. When Ringo says no, that's a yes.
Mr. Longer, Mr. Longer.
Okay,
Longer.
okay. So
God damn it.
where did I leave off last time? Oh, how we moved to Burnaby. So I'm gonna first talk to Wait, I should talk to Clinton first. I think you came to VSB before Lon did, because you came with Marvel.
Well,
You used your freaking mic.
okay, hold on. So I came to VSB to play,
Yes, yes.
but
We're talking about the play part.
just the playing part.
Just how you know about VSB. When did you start coming?
I see. So basically, I wasn't a fighting game player at all. Like I didn't play any of the fighting games. I couldn't even do like a simple Hadoken input, and like it was like the hardest thing for me. But my two cousins got into the game, and I decided, you know what? Like I haven't seen my cousins in a while, and I want something to be able to do with them, right? So I picked up the game, and so at first it was Magic Stronghold, and then we'd have like the monthly
Wait, that's
tournaments.
where you started going?
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
actually
So
first
that wasn't
part.
that wasn't VSB. That was a Canadian joystick. That was Jackson.
I know, but here's the thing,
Okay.
right? All the big tournaments we went to VSB.
Yes, yes. And then, so when you started coming to VSB, was it the one upstairs at Eastbot, or we're still downstairs?
Actually, I went to the one that's just like right across the street over here. I forgot what it was called. Art Studio?
Oh, ass.
Yeah.
Artistic
Studios.
Space Studio.
Yes.
Yes. So we just shorten it. We call it ass.
I still remember my cousin's like, yo, man, this really famous Street Fighter player's hosting a tournament. And he's from Japan and everything. And I'm like, okay, that sounds cool. I don't know who he is, though. Right? So we all decided to
Not
go.
famous enough.
No, I guess
Not
not.
famous enough.
But I mean, obviously, Kenny had made a name for himself already at that point.
Yeah.
But my cousin's like, yo, let's go, right? And so we all decided to go, and that was my first Marvel experience.
So you never played Marvel before that?
Nope.
You just went there and you.
Yep. I just went there to spectate. I remember there was like the hand-drawn brackets and everything. I didn't know what was going on. I think I got to go on commentary. I'm surprised you let me on, but I mean.
Dude, I didn't even know what's going on. Back in the days, we had so many people. It was so hard to manage. So whoever was on the mic, I just trust Jackson.
Yeah.
So that was it, right? So you started coming regularly every month? Or I saw you pretty often. You're pretty savage. That's how I remember you. You trash talk everything, everyone.
So actually, here's the thing. I was pretty non-trash talking to start.
Nah, dude.
No. To start, but I would do PM stuff, but because I didn't know how to play the game, right? So I was just having fun. And then I still remember. I think it was there was one tournament. I remember I lost to some guy,
Okay.
and I'm like, man, like I really got outplayed. I was very humble as a player, right? I was very humble.
Okay.
I was like, man, okay, he outplayed me. He just played better. What can you do, right? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So afterwards, I'm like, maybe I should try picking up a different character. So I decided to pick up his character. And at the moment I picked up the character, I think 5 minutes in, I perfected my cousin, who I've never beaten. And I thought to myself, I'm like, man, everyone's trash. And that's when I became super VM. I started winning tournaments.
So you only came when Ultimate Marvel came, or before Ultimate Marvel, like the Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
So I only played Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So when it came out, that's when I came.
Oh, so you came for actually like a few years.
Yeah? Yeah.
Oh, but I didn't remember you until later when we were about to move to Burnaby. Because I remember you because I think you used to make top 3 and then you trash talk everyone and you're so loud. That's how I remember you.
Yeah?
But-
You're not wrong.
Because every month we have so many people and then it's like a lot of new people and all of regular and old faces. It's hard to keep track. But I remember I was like, oh, this guy's loud. He talks a lot of shit.
Hey, man.
He was just this kid here. He's like short and he's like running around. It's like, you suck, you suck, you suck. That's how I remember you. Yeah, that's how I remember him. Yeah, that was before you came.
I don't know if that's entirely true. but-
Kind of, but you do trash talk. So I remember whenever I go to the Marvel area, you'd be like, oh, whoa, you suck.
Look,
blah,
look,
blah."
I was loud. I don't think I was that rude though.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not until
Maybe I have mixed memory from like your current personality back to the when you were younger. Maybe I have it mixed up.
Maybe.
I remember you're really loud, and you were always like hang out with like Brian and Steve. That's how I remember.
Those
you.
are my two cousins, right?
Right,
So I
right,
always
right.
went with them.
Right.
The thing is, it's like the Marvel group wasn't very big, right? So everyone kind of just talked to each other, anyways.
Right.
And there was already a lot of natural trash talking in that circle.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I'm just out there just gunning for people. There was one incident, but we'll leave that for another day.
We'll leave it for later. I know what we're talking about. I know what you're talking about. So, Long, I know how you got into VSB, but before that, did you know about VSB?
No, I
No.
don't. I think I might have caught one of Jackson's stream, but that was Canadian joysticks that I knew of, not VSB.
do you ever Google like the local community, or you didn't?
No, not
you
at all.
You
Not at
basically
all.
just went to eSpot and.
I just went to
played.
eSpot because I was bored. That's all.
But you played at home? I actually never asked you that. Do you just play Street Fighter 4 at home?
I always played at home. So, interestingly, I got into Street Fighter because I did a co-op at a gaming company.
Oh.
And during lunch, they would all like play Street Fighter. So I would join in, and I would never win. Like never, not once. Like the entire co-op, I never won like one game. I just got bodied by them the entire
What?
time.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then after that, I got into Street Fighter, started playing online a bit. And I never really got into the local scene until after I graduated. After I graduated, I kind of like traveled a bit, and then I got a job.
Traveled?
I traveled.
To where?
Just like the States. Just
Like
around
to
States.
tournaments?
Not tournaments. I do it just like after I
Oh,
graduated.
it's a
I
regular
traveled.
traveling.
Just
Okay,
regular
okay,
traveling.
okay.
Not nerd traveling.
Okay, not nerd traveling.
Jeez.
What does that even mean?
Nerd traveling came after. Oh wait.
Yes.
Nerd traveling came after once we decided to go to tournaments, right?
What does that even mean, nerd traveling? Okay, go on.
Anyways, yeah, I got a job, so it was like a month or two before I started my position. Got home from traveling, I was like, fuck, no school, no job yet. I'm kind of bored.
Okay.
So I just, went to eSpot because I had cash now, so I could.
So was that the only place that you know of Street Fighter, or there's
No, it's CHQ.
But do you go to both places?
I
or-
think CHQ didn't have like the updated version. They had like the old version or something.
Yeah. They had the AE or something.
Yeah, they still have just AE, I think, if they still have the cabinets.
Like the older AE, there were two versions of AE.
I don't know which one, but it was not the updated version.
Okay.
So I didn't want to go to that. Went to eSpot like Fridays, I think.
Fridays.
Yes, Fridays. Didn't meet, but played against a bunch of Chinese. Chinese people.
Wasn't me, guys. Okay, it wasn't me. Okay, go on.
And White Gun. He would show up sometimes. And I don't want to say I bodied them, but they were screaming a lot. Like, they were pissed off at me.
Wait. Hold on. Hold up one sec. How did this guy get bopped at random people at co-op?
Because he's been playing at home.
I started. That's when I started playing. Right,
He got bought when he started fighting games.
I
That's
see.
what I'm saying. And then he started grinding. For how long? Like couple years? Because when you're
Maybe
playing
one?
the one at the eSpot, that one is already the 4th year of the game, I think, or 5th year.
I don't know.
So you play at
think-
least for a year.
I think it was before Ultra. A 2012?
A 2012. Yeah, so that's probably like 3 years of the game, because it was out in 2008. That game. Yeah, so you probably played a year or so.
Yeah,
What
probably.
what was the first version? Super Street Fighter 4.
Super, yeah. Super was
Okay,
the
so you
first
probably
one.
played around 2 years then.
And yeah, that was my co-op adventure. Then between like co-op and more schooling,
Right.
played at home. Online was shit, but I still played.
Right. What was your highest PP? PP is like a ranking of the player,
Honestly,
not the character.
Don't know. I think it was at, I want to say 4,000?
Okay, 4,000.
Not-
Sorry,
maybe
this,
not that high.
This wire here just. I'm not
Is
doing
4,000
anything
high?
suspicious.
I don't know. Maybe
No, 4,000 was
mid
considered
3,000.
high when it comes to like North America back in the days.
Okay.
That would consider
at least
like
mid 3,000s.
yeah.
at
If
least.
it's 4,000, that's like maybe the top 20-30%.
Okay.
So how I know Long So I know Long regularly goes to eSpot on Fridays. Only Fridays, right? I think Saturday you never show up.
Sometimes cause like I just go. The first time I went, I think there were a lot of people,
Yeah.
like Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and then I tried going other days and it was empty, and it's like kind of pointless to go if it's empty. So
Yeah, I know
okay,
everyone.
I know people's there.
Right. So how it works is Friday people go there, but it was way less people already because a lot of people play at home. They will play at their friends' place, and we have the weekly on Sunday, which you didn't know, obviously. So Friday would be the Asian crowd plus white gun, and then Saturday I think they don't go because the next day is the weekly. So I was working at I forgot which restaurant.
Me.
I was working at Isami already.
Yeah, Isami, I think.
Maybe. Okay, so I was working at Isami, and that was also my last sushi job. And oh no, because I was living with Benson. That's why. So when Benson get home, it's like, yo, there's this random Rose guy. So Lon uses Rose, and like there's this guy, and then people kept losing to him. We can't beat him. I was like, Rose? It's like I know I was naming. I'm throwing out names. I was just like, oh, is it this person who used to come? I was like, no, it's like a random new guy. I was like, random new guy who's beating you guys? I was like, you guys suck. and then Ben said, no, he's really good. I was like, I doubt it. But Friday when I finish work at 10. That's when the restaurant closes. And then after all the cleanup, after my dinner, it's like 11. So by the time I get back to Richmond, it wasn't Burnaby. So by the time I get back to Richmond, it's like 11:30. So the first time I was like, whatever, right? Maybe just a random guy. And then second time, Benson was like, yo, he showed up again. And then Terry would come to our place regularly to play with Benson. And then he would like swears a lot. Yo, that guy is so cheap. The way he plays, it's like lame, blah, blah, blah. He would just like swear curse long and say like, dude, like this guy is bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, damn, okay, maybe I should come challenge this guy. But every time when I get there, this guy's gone. I was like, are you like, is he like, does he even exist? Every time I went, he's not there. I went 1 month straight right after work, and I just can't find this guy. And then every time I go there, Terry's like, oh, that guy is so bullshit. Rose is so dumb. And they told me to pick up the character so they can learn the matchup. I was like, all right, let's do it, man. I was like, what the hell? This matchup is so like Blanca counters this match so hard. I'm like, how is Benson losing? Benson says, no, the way he plays is like lame and stuff. Like I'm just impatient. So I remember all these clearly. And then every time when Lon shows up, they would screenshot, look, 33 win or something. And then they would say like, this guy's here again. Like come right now. I was like, I can't just come. Because the hardest thing is like I was the head chef, so I can't just leave. And then one time I'm like, oh, it's kind of slow. Like I need to, I'm going to go. So I told my boss that I'm going to leave, get people to take care of. He was not very happy. He was like, whatever, just go. So I went. I finally saw this guy, and he was having like a 20-something win streak. And then everyone's like, oh, you're here. Everyone's like cursing him and stuff. Yo, beat his ass. So I was like, I sat down. I played him. I was like, oh, he is beyond average, level-wise. Definitely when I played him. I feel like I don't know if he knows his stuff, but the way he plays, he has a game plan. But then he sucked. So to me, he wasn't anything too special, but he's definitely one of the better Rose player that I've met in local.
No respect.
Dude, that was
no respect.
That was out of all the respect. I didn't call
I'm
him
the trash talker?
No.
I'm the trash talker? This is the community I came from? I'm the trash talker?
No,
Hold
but-
up. Pot calling the kettle black here.
No, but I played like some of the best Rose in the world.
Oh, clearly, one's right here.
Unfortunately, he wasn't. Anyway, so I beat him. And then this guy, I remember he stood up and then came over and he took a glance like, who is this? And then he did this. He was like, I was like, oh, maybe this guy knows who I am, right? And then you knew who I am. Because he went like this. I was like, oh, this guy knows who I am. I'm just not another eSport Asian guy.
Dude, this guy's like a restaurateur, bro. He's like, oh, it's the Asami head chef. I know his food. That's special sauce.
Yeah, that was what I was doing.
No. But did you watch it stream and stuff? That's why you know like the community.
Did you even have player cams back then?
Of course we have player cam. We went to majors. Of course we have player cam.
There were player
Yeah,
cams.
a lot of player
There were
cam.
definitely player cams.
But anyway, so beat this guy. He went to get changed. So nobody wanted to challenge because they want me to beat his ass. So that setup was empty. So this guy went to get change. He challenged me again. I beat him again. He went get more change. And then I think after the 8th game or 5th game, he just left. Like he didn't interact with any of the players. Because usually when it comes to like eSport, Street Fighter, people talk to each other to like get involved with the community and learn about the game or like learn about the community. But this guy just pieced out. But he pieced out with the other entrance, so nobody can see him piece out. Bro, I thought you were trying to.
the one that wasn't close to the SkyTrain exit.
Yeah. That's the one you left. But we can never see you leave. And then when we were just waiting, it was like, where's that guy? And then Benson would go, yo, he's gone. I was like, wait, what? And then I think you started coming regularly, but I just couldn't make it every time. But I would try to make it to beat your ass. And then I remember Benson messaged me like, yo, this guy's here again. I was like, okay, you know what? You should talk to him. I told Benson to talk to him. You should invite him to our weekly. He probably doesn't know about it. And then Benson was the one who talked to you, right?
Was it Benson?
It can't be Terry.
It's
Terry,
probably Benson.
Terry
Yes,
hated
Benson.
your ass. Every day when we go for lunch, he cursed you. He would talk about you like you're his lover or something. Every single day, I was like, dude, stop. He's like, yo, the way he plays is so lame. I just he should stop coming to eSport because when you come, he's cheap. Maybe like $2 to him is like his lifetime savings. So he wants to play, but he doesn't want to play you. So if Terry's watching right now, but yeah, I remember you curse him every single minute. And yeah, so Benson talked to you, I'm pretty sure, because I told Benson to talk to you to invite you to our weekly. And I think you came right away that weekend on a Sunday.
Honestly, I forgot. I think it was Benson that talked to me.
Yeah, pretty sure, because other people hated your ass. Benson was like, oh, whatever, I'll just talk to him, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah, I could tell they hated me. Dude, I think it was. I think. Okay, I know for sure. Yuki. Yuki. So.
There's also Charles too, I think.
I think Charles come, but then Yuki actually I assume he thought I was Chinese, so I think I took all his money. And as he was leaving, he was just like yelling at me in Chinese. I'm like,
Yeah. Yo, Yuki, are you watching this? Yeah,
Oh,
I don't.
shit.
They all cursed him. They're all like,
Really?
they all hated him.
Dude, he lived what I wanted to be.
Yeah, it was so funny. Everyone would like, F you, blah, 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 in Chinese. It's like, don't ever come again, blah, blah, blah. You
just
suck.
like, I don't know
He
what's
was like,
going
you
on.
suck, blah, blah, blah. That's what I know. They curse you all day. Whenever I show up, they would complain, they would rant about your gameplay for like 30 minutes. I've been with Ryu. That match was so hard, especially back in Super too. Not Super, the AE version, because the AE Ryu was really bad. And then anyway, so fast forward to Benson invited to the weekly, and then when I think Terry and some people found out, I was like, you invited him? He's like, we hate this guy. You invited him? I was like, of course, we should like grow the community, right? And then I think it was the same weekend that you showed up, or it might be the next week. Anyways, you showed up on Sunday.
on Sunday.
So, how was it? Did you just show up, or like, what do you have in mind? Like, what did you expect?
What did I expect? It was so long ago.
Did you start like Googling more information, or
No, I don't think I did. I just showed up with my stick and played in a tournament. That's all. I didn't really expect anything other than playing Street Fighter.
I remember when you told me a while back, you were like, you saw me as the organizer running the place, and then you're like, this kid is the organizer. That was your impression, right?
My impression based on your demeanor and language is that this guy must be like young 20s, maybe like just starting university. And then I found out you're older than me.
Oh shit.
I'm like, this guy is acting this way, and he's like supposed to be a professional player, and he's older than me. This doesn't make any sense.
And he's from Japan, mind you.
Well, I knew he was Fob, but
anyways, so he came. I was so surprised that he actually came, because he doesn't talk when we were playing at the E spot. He didn't talk, and he showed up. I remember he just played with people. Didn't explain like how like what we do. Like there wasn't like really a rule, but like winner stays, and then you play best of 3.
I think I figured it out.
You figure it out.
I'm
Yeah, we weren't really welcoming, man. People show up, we were like, okay, just help yourself kind of thing. That's how we did it,
Dude,
honestly.
The community was pretty cutthroat. Like, if you're trash, you'll know you're trash. There was no community growth at the time.
Yeah, it
Like-
was bad. It was bad.
I mean, but to be fair, it came from like the arcade days, right? Where it's like you're putting money on the line, stuff like this happens,
Right,
right?
right.
It's like you have to get good, otherwise you don't get to play.
And again, I wasn't used to being the one to introduce everyone.
Yeah.
Like if a new guy comes, I'll be like, oh, hi, and then I just leave them to it. But then somehow they would interact with different people, and they start making friends themselves. And it's how it always been how the community works. I didn't put in extra effort, I think, but I think that also stopped some people from coming back again because they didn't feel welcome or something. But we had so many people. I didn't even think that far back in the days.
Look, Kenny, when you say so many people, you had the space of like maybe 5 of these desks.
Yes, but then we had so many because we have like a sign-up sheet. It's always over 70 people with such a crammed space. Well, anyway, so Long started coming regularly, and I think one time you brought a setup or a monitor.
No, I wouldn't have brought him on, dude.
You brought something.
I brought an Xbox.
Yes, you brought an Xbox, and you knew that we didn't have enough setup.
Yep.
I remember because I bought a lot of monitors, but I never had enough setups. When a specific person doesn't show up, we are short one setup. I think I bought like 5 Xboxes, but it wasn't enough because our weekly was really packed as well. We were talking about like 30 to 40 people with a very small space. We have half the space of the upstairs, and I forgot what happened. You started coming regularly, and then people would kind of figure out how to start beating you. Because I remember when Terry started beating you for the first time, people were like, yeah, he's not that good. I remember Terry said that. He's not like, oh, we figure it out. He was just, it's just strategies and stuff. It's just the way he played. We get used to it, blah, blah. And he started coming regularly. And then one day, I remember this clearly.
Okay. We'll see. Okay, I did
No,
not. No,
you
no,
did. You
no,
did. You
no,
did. Let me.
No,
No.
you don't remember jack shit.
I did remember. That was like that. You're like, hey, Kenny. You're whispering into my ears. Hey, Kenny.
I was not.
You
I-
were.
I don't whisper into people's ears.
You did. You did. You were like, hey, Kenny. I was like, yeah. I was like, can I help you? It was exactly that. Can I help you? It was like
You
that.
are exaggerating this.
No, I did
probably
not.
came up to you.
You did come
I
up to
come
him,
up. I didn't whisper
But you-
into ear.
but you talked really soft. But it was really close. Maybe it was
Maybe close,
very close.
as in I was standing next to you.
Yeah, it was like this. But maybe it was really loud.
You know what? I think we need some music here, Peter. Can you play some Careless Whisper? I'm kidding.
No, and because it was really loud in the main area, so we still have the other half. So he took me to the other half, which was really dark.
Damn, did he put you to the wall too?
No,
with
not
the
yet.
whole
No,
hand
no,
thing?
he didn't. Fortunately, he didn't. And then it was like we were on the quiet side already, and he was like, "Kenny, can I help you?" I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Okay, no, yes, of course." And then he started getting involved into our weekly, and he would come up with a lot of ways to kind of like entice our weekly, rather than just having setups there and let people play.
Okay.
And I think the first, he's gonna type something. I don't know what he's gonna type.
Oh no. Let's see. What's the chat saying?
I'm not typing
He
anything.
don't have anything. And I think the first idea you came up with was a league. What's a ladder or a league
That
style?
was the first idea.
Yes.
other than just like helping you run stuff.
Yes.
The league was actually kind of successful for
It
the
was.
first time, the first season, I mean. But it was also like so stressful the first time running it,
Yeah.
cause I was using this this program on not WordPress, vBulletin. It was this mod, basically some program I used.
Yeah.
So I had to like print out all the matches because it was like a round robin over a
Right,
few weeks.
Right.
So I printed out all the matches, had everything ready to do the first week of season 1. And then I think what happened was someone wanted to join. So I'm like, okay, I'll let you join. And then I add him to a bracket.
Oh yeah, and then you added more and more people who came for
I
last
add
minute.
more last minute. And then like, so the software I use, like it's like on a schedule. Like,
Right.
So because I added those, all the printed out papers I had,
You can't use them, right?
Because
Right.
like the matches are all different. And then when I realized that, I was like, fuck. Because all I had was my phone, and the website wasn't optimized for phone usage.
Right.
So I had to like scroll around the actual website, like not just up and down, left and right and stuff, just to like figure out what the hell's going on. And I'm gonna be honest, I was like so stressed out at that moment
Right,
because
right.
my phone had the shittiest internet, and I had to use it just to like figure out all the matches. But I just stood in the corner for a bit because I'm like, oh, fuck, this is gonna be a long day.
Right. I remember, like,
I got done.
I only knew how to run like double elimination during that time. So if you're telling me like ladder, Swiss, I don't know what the hell is going on. So when he showed me that thing, I was like, I don't know what's going on. He's like, yeah, I got it. I was like, okay. I don't even know how we communicated. You know, back in the days, this guy doesn't talk. He would not talk to anyone.
I still don't talk to anyone.
Now
That
you're
is
way
true.
better. Now you're way better. Before, your reply and answer, your question and reply is one word. How? Okay. Bye. Literally, he would
What?
not talk to anyone back in the days. And then Benson is like, does this guy hate us or something? Like, he doesn't talk. They try to talk to you, but maybe you were too shy or just didn't want to talk to them. I don't know. But back in the days, it was like that. I was like the only one who can have like a real conversation with you back in the days. That's what I remember. And then, yeah, we were doing the ladder thing. It was pretty successful. We got some new people, and everyone wanted to join the ladder.
I was part of the ladder.
You never
Yeah.
came to the weekly.
No. You had a Marvel ladder.
We did.
Yeah, we
did.
had
But
we
that
had
wasn't the
two
first
weeks.
season. Wasn't the
Oh,
first
I see,
season.
I see.
Second season, yeah.
I think the first season we did Blaze Blue, we did Street Fighter, and we did one more game.
Guilty Gear?
Nah, we didn't have Guilty
No,
Gear
not
back
Guilty
then.
Gear.
We probably did one more game, or probably not.
Street Fighter, Blaze Blue.
Maybe that was it. Blaze Blue was popping, kind of, a little bit.
I don't recall any of the other games.
The really old one. And then what happened? And then we just kept running it
We kept running it for,
at least half a year. At least half a year.
it was a good while, yeah.
And then I remember when we do our regular VSB monthly, every time it's so packed. And then we didn't have a stream. I think Jackson would still come and stream our stuff.
Jackson, at eSpot, he streamed.
Yeah, he streamed. And then I think you and Benson were helping me. Benson was helping me moving stuff, like setting up, and then Lon will help me run the bracket while I run the other bracket. And then of course there's Sam, sometimes there's Derek, and I forgot who else. Like they would help here and there, everyone. And I remember one of the I think that was the one when we did like a CHQ versus eSpot upstairs.
Yeah,
Were you in part of one of the teams?
I was on CHQ.
Right. I think that was the last one we ran upstairs.
I honestly don't
I
know.
don't remember too, but that one has so many people, like so many people. And then so after that tournament, I remember it was that tournament. He came up to me and he was like, "I hate this venue." Do you remember that?
Is this true, Lon?
I do hate it.
He told me
I hate it because, like, the staff.
at the bottom.
Yeah, the staff at the bottom.
Why?
Like, it would just give me attitude.
Oh yeah.
So I just
Yeah.
don't like that.
Oh, I thought you hated the space. Because you never elaborated. So I thought you hated the space.
It's like if the staff are treating you like shit,
Yeah.
then it's like I don't want to give you money.
Exactly. That's
That's
why
all.
I didn't never liked it, but we didn't have an option. If you guys did catch the broadcast from last episode, we had no choice but to go back to the E spot. So when he told me that, and I'm like, yeah, I do too. But then, they would increase our rent every freaking like month, even by like $20. It means a lot to us. We were like kids. And then he's like, I hate this venue. We should like, I think you asked me how much, etc. I don't remember exactly. And then I was like, maybe we should look for something else that we can, like, if the weekly and monthly add up to be the same, renting each spot, different place, then we should like find somewhere else. And then he started browsing. I think right after that tournament, you started browsing and found like,
I was looking on Craigslist
Yeah.
just for any sort of venue.
yeah, I was looking at it too, but everything was pretty expensive back then. I don't know how. I think you found one
Yeah,
that.
I found it on Craigslist, the Burnaby location.
Yeah. It took us a while,
Wait.
and then you found one.
Long found the Burnaby location?
Yeah.
No way.
Dude,
I did
you
not
didn't
know about
You,
this.
now you got to hear this.
I didn't know about that.
Nobody knows. Okay, so he found it. I was like, shit, let's contact him. We contacted that person. We went to take a look. Did you go with me? I think you did.
I did.
We went to look at it. It was really nice. They just renovated it, and then there's a back room. But the back room, it was like a balcony where you can
Yeah.
like look down to the warehouse.
No way.
Yeah, so I put up the walls. When you guys go to the back room when there's like white walls, I put it up because my aunt owns a printing shop, and then she helped us put up the walls.
Wow.
Just putting up the wall cost me $1,000. Like, it was crazy. And so I'm like, okay, talk to the owner, blah blah, and then we started using that space. So I started decorating the space, buying furniture and everything. Everything was so expensive because we had to buy tables, and I was so dumb. I went to buy like brand new tables, brand new chairs. The community was awesome. They know about this project. They would contribute. They would donate either cash. They would either donate setup, even though the setups weren't the best. They were like monitors that they don't use, or some furnitures they don't use, but whatever was good. So they helped, and then I think it took us 1 month to set up, something like that. I don't remember. Damn, it's been too long. Did you come here and there when we're setting up? A lot of people helped. I don't recall
I
seeing
don't
you.
think I came because I was just working.
Yeah, a lot of people came. We have Tuan, we had Justin Chua. We had a lot of people. We had around like 7 people. And we had Sam, and they would help me build the tables. I bought like 14 or 15 IKEA tables. And then they would help me put it up. And it took us like, I think, a week to set up the place. And been too long. Okay, oh wait, Peter, get ready for the pictures, Peter. And then we started setting up the plays, and then we opened. And we opened Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So my idea was like, okay, we can just operate this as like a gaming house, a gaming place where people just come in and play games. I didn't even think about like fucking running tournaments every day, because I thought like, oh, if this space is available, they would come to the weekly when we weren't running tournaments anyways. Probably they'll come here and play regularly. So that was the place was for. I remember the first day we opened, we had a lot of people. We also were you involved when we reopened? Not yet.
No, so basically what happened is by the time you were actually open, I was still a competitor. Because you still ran a couple Marvel tournaments, and I remember coming to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we get the CRT in the beginning?
I got the CRTs.
No. We had it the first opening.
We had one at opening?
We had it.
You didn't.
No, I guarantee we had it.
Did we? I don't
Yes,
think
when we
so.
had it, we had like four
Why
setup in
would
the back.
why would we have CRT? Oh wait,
We did 100%. I can remember. I remember this because I came from work. I know I went to VSB opening before I went to work. I remember because I was there a whole morning. That I had to go at work at 4. I remember there were at least 2 CRT setups, and then some melee player came. I remember we had like 50 something people.
I think we
We
may
did.
have CRTs. It was just CRTs I picked off from Craigslist.
Yeah, we did have like a couple melee set up.
You didn't have any melee setups.
We did. Why did we have the CRT? People came to play in melee. I remember.
No, nobody can play melee.
They did in the grand opening.
Grand
Okay, it was on
opening?
a Wednesday.
Assuming that's true, then
It's
yes.
true. It's on a Wednesday, and I
CRTs
remember
then.
Sam was the one. He volunteered to run the place. He was like, he messaged me that I have been waiting something for something like this. So he volunteered to help. I was like, this is perfect because I had to work. And 55 people came. I remember, and we were charging like $5. It was so stupid. But in my mind, I was like, okay, I did a calculation. I want to charge at least as possible, and that's not as cover the rent. I don't care, right? I think $5 is fair for everyone if I want them to come regularly to play on days when we don't have event. So the first day we had 55 people. The second day we had 0. The third day 0. And then
I was there during some of those days, like just working, I guess.
yeah.
And it was so sad. Like you just come in at noon just to open, and no
Yep.
one showed up.
It was really depressing. I just didn't know what to do. Because I would take some of the days off in the beginning just so that to make sure everything is okay. I would go there, and then Sam would be just himself playing games, and then Lon would come in, and then we're just sitting there. It's like, fuck, we don't know what to do. I think, and then we had Sunday. We didn't know what to do. So the first week, aside from the opening day, we had 55 people. Every single day was 0. And then the next week, we kind of repeat the same thing. Even that Wednesday, it was dead. And it was dead. And then I think a Friday, we've got someone who came in. I remember it was Kevin, KP. He came in. I think he came in and he just had nothing to do on Friday. So I played with him. And then the whole night, it was just myself and him. I don't know what happened. And then we started, thinking of strategies. And like we try to understand why people are not coming. And I think it was you or someone else told me that when there's no event, people just don't have a purpose to come.
I think you're fast forwarding this a bit too far, Kenny.
No. It was dead. I just remember opening, we had people, and it was dead until we started hosting our monthly again.
So, from what I recall,
Okay.
you had. So this is okay. Like I think after about a month or so, I decided to come help.
Wait. Emo said he wasn't either like every week. I think you started coming on like, I think Saturday was okay, and after the first week, people would come, but not many people. I remember like 10, 15 people.
So I just recall when I started helping VSB,
Mm-hmm.
there was like nobody that would come on the weekdays.
Yeah.
It was only weekends because you had weeklies.
Right.
And specifically at the time, before like Melee was a thing at VSB, it was, I think you may have had Smash Ultimate, and you had
Smash 4.
Smash 4, and Street Fighter. I think that was pretty much it. Maybe Blaze Blue.
That we didn't branch out to many games yet because we didn't know how.
Yeah.
I did remember. No. Yeah, I'm probably fast forward a little bit too quickly. I did remember that Wednesday people came, Thursday nobody, Friday nobody, and then Saturday people would come with the Street Fighter. So we had like good 20 people or something. And then Sunday, I don't know what we tried to do, nothing. And then slowly we were like, I think you started suggesting. We ran like a monthly tournament where we had Marvel, we had Street Fighter, and then you were like, hey Ken, how are you? And blah blah. I think I told you like it's kind of dead. And you were like, you should bring in the melee.
Yeah, so the Melee portion was kind of funny because this all kind of ties back to Magic Stronghold.
Right.
Because I was thinking proximity-wise, you were so close to Magic Stronghold. Magic Stronghold shut down. So Magic Stronghold had this kind of similar to VSB. You had a space where people were playing fighting games.
Yeah.
People were playing card games.
Right.
And there was off to the complete other side of the room,
Right.
Melee players.
Right.
And like nobody interacted with each other. It's kind of funny. Because I played Melee back in high school, I kind of had it back in my head. I'm like, oh, well, Melee was popular at Stronghold. I don't see why it wouldn't make sense to have it played here too. Right. And at the time, I was actually a competitor because I was going to UBC and I was playing Melee. And I was like, hey, you know what, Kenny? I think it would be a good idea if you brought Melee
Right.
here, right? Because it
Right.
makes sense. You have
Right.
the space, right? You're looking for ways to get players in. I think Melee is a perfect fit.
Right.
Melee setups don't cost too much
Right,
either,
right.
right? So we managed to get like the CRTs in. So it's kind of funny. I think my cousin helped me pick up 4 CRTs.
Right.
Right. I got 4 Wii setups.
Right.
And then we got them installed, and then
Right.
that's when we started playing.
Yeah, and then Lon would go pick up some CRTs as well. And then
I
when
hated those CRTs.
who
Oh my
liked them? Even now, I want to trash them. Any melee people watching right now? I'm just joking. I love CRT.
But I'm pretty sure you didn't have CRTs prior.
We did have like 2 or something.
Are you sure?
I'm
I
sure.
think
Not
it came
sure.
after.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure.
I'm 99% sure it came after.
I
There's
remember
no reason
the
you'd have CRTs.
grand opening. We had at least 2 setup. I guarantee you.
I don't know.
I guarantee.
forget.
Anyways, and then he would go pick up some CRT.
It was so awful how, like, I would just go on Craigslist,
Right.
look for free CRTs. Like, sometimes they would call it, like, old style TV, tube TVs.
Yeah.
Retro TV.
Retro
Like-
TV.
Just all these search terms I had to search for. And I finally figured out that people have Craigslist ads just to get rid of them.
Right.
And it's usually, like, people who can't even lift them up because they're, like, upstairs.
They're just
in their
old
room.
people. They
Yeah.
just want to get rid of it, right?
Yeah. They wanted me to, like, be their mover.
Right. Exactly.
So all these fucking fucking old people having their CRTs in their upstairs room, and I had to like pick it up, go down these narrow stairs, just like carefully inch my way down because the CRT is so fucking heavy.
Right.
I'm like and stuff it in the back of my car, and it barely fits.
And
just
then-
going to VSB and fuck.
Wait.
I remember.
Hold on. So, Peter, can you go back to the previous picture? Can you go back to the previous picture for me, please? So, I think the CRTs Kenny's remember are the 2 in the back, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
you-
Long picked those ones
No,
up.
no. You see the one in the far right corner?
Yeah.
That was the one we had a reopening.
Did-
That shit was huge, and we never moved it again.
Long, did you pick that one up?
No.
Maybe.
No, he didn't pick
Maybe.
something that big.
Bro,
No,
I
no,
brought
I
4
probably did.
CRTs.
Oh, keep this picture, Peter. Okay, anyway, so he messaged me. He's like, yo, go pick up these CRT. Because it was like near where I live. Fuck, I went there. And you know what was the worst? Back then, I only had 1 car. And I was driving a sports car. So these fucking CRT won't fit in my car. Like, good thing was that I can put down my seat. And I had to put in my front seat. And it would move. Okay, it wasn't like sturdy when it was in the car. It was a pain, man. I had to go to these random people houses. They were like, "Oh, yeah, you're here for the OTV. Yeah, it's just right here." It was huge. I was like, "Lady, like, bruh, like, I couldn't live any CRT back then.
Yeah.
Like, I needed her to help me." But then she gave me a trolley, and then I successfully did that. But I had to move that shit up. You know, remember the stairs? The Burnaby one?
Yeah.
Dude, that was a workout. That was like Rouse grind.
Bro, those stairs. Okay, if you guys ever played Mario 64 and you're trying to enter like Bowser's like boss level, it literally looked just like that. Like as you walk up and you see the VSB symbol at the top, it looked just like that. I'm not sure if that was your intention.
That was not
but
my
it looked
intention.
exactly like that.
Because what I imagined was like, okay, we go in, we have a logo, so people know it's the right place. That was my intention. And Peter, here, go back to the previous picture. Yeah, no problem.
But it's kind of funny. Just on this topic, I remember people coming to VSB the first time. I don't even think we had a sign on the door,
We don't.
and people were like, "Am I at the right place?"
'Cause I
It's like
want-
the middle
We
of
didn't
nowhere.
have a sign. It was like a paper sign.
It was like a paper.
It's so you can barely see.
Okay, this is the hallway. This is the stairs. This
Yeah,
was
there
the
we
stair.
go. There we go.
So you know these pictures on the left? These are like foam posters, and Justin Chua worked there. So he just this was like Gone Show, man. He was like, "Yo, Kenny, I'm just gonna print this for you for free, blah blah blah." So he printed me a shit ton. It's like, just tell me what you want. Print a shit ton, and then later he got caught, and then I think he got fired or he got like fined, something like that. And he was like crying, "Oh, I have to pay like X amount of money." I was like, "Oh, fucking kid." And then I had to pay it, pay
Because
for it.
like he got ratted out, and then what his boss did was look at the security camera and basically just charge him for every single
Yep.
thing he printed out.
You know the worst is like he was testing it, so he made a lot of mistakes. He was like, "Oh, this didn't work. This was like only the half shot. This wasn't like a full resolution.
Oh,
So I had to pay for all of them." So I forgot, man. It was so
like
expensive.
2,000.
That much?
It was a lot of money, man.
Bro, I could have made those for you using
Dude.
like a printer and like a color printer and some paper.
I almost jumped off a bridge. I saw that. I was like, "Bruh, like you guys have no clue how much I spent, even though this place was like not the best." You see these LED poster lights?
yeah, yeah.
Back in the days, it's $400 for one piece. I bought 5, and I just want to make it
all
look
of
nice.
that, but you didn't want to stream.
I didn't. No. We'll talk about that
Well,
later. We'll talk about it later. But I just want to like make the place look nice because I feel like if we just put like tables and I chose the nicer tables too, just so that it looks presentable. I don't want people to go in and because I went to Stronghold. I'm so sorry. That place is shit. Like you go in, it's just like dirty tables and then there's setup and it's like just go do your thing.
Kenny, while you're on thought, let me go grab the chair. I'll be right back.
You have that chair?
No, no, no.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
do.
grab the chairs.
So we went to buy. I went to buy folding chairs, and I went to make sure we buy like new ones, so they're like presentable. It matches the theme. It's black. Those chairs, half of them, Patrick paid for it. Patrick paid for it. He just came to help. And he donated a monitor. It wasn't the best, but like it really helped. And then he donated the monitor, and then he was like, "You need any help?" I was like, "Oh, I need to go buy chairs now." And we went off to Walmart to buy chairs, and then he was gonna pay for it. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Let me like help. Let me contribute." I was like, "No, I can't." He's like, "No, it's fine. Like, let me just pay for it." The chair was like 500 something. We bought a lot. It was $540 something. I remember clearly. I was like, "No, I can't let you do that." And he said, "No, like please let me help." And I was like, "Fine, like most you can do is half." And then he paid half, and I paid half. So I feel bad, right? Well, why did we go all the way to the chair?
No, this is for later.
Oh, that's for later.
This is
the
for
good,
later.
This is the good stuff, right?
Dude, this okay. Kenny's talking about all the money he spent. I hope you calculated how much you spent in tape too.
Oh, yes.
That like those times were the best when we had to like fix these chairs.
But anyways, we'll go back to we set up this. What were we talking about?
You were setting up
CRT,
the space. CRTs, yeah.
And then we started buy. I think did we buy any like GameCube? Probably not.
No, it was just Wii's.
No, some people donated GameCube.
Yes.
Some people donated GameCube. I think that's when you were involved.
So I got involved when we introduced Melee. So I told you, I will bring you Melee setups and I will run Melee for you. And bear in mind, I had no idea how to run a tournament at the time. I've gone in a lot of tournaments. I had no idea how they worked. I just knew that there's like, go play this guy. It's like, okay. That's the extent of my knowledge as a player and a TO.
You guys do need to know that when these guys were involved, we had no clue what we were doing. We weren't organizers. We were just learning from Google.com.
Dude, okay, I'll tell you my first day, okay? When I decided to come help at VSB, we got all the CRTs and everything going. And I know every tournament I've gone to for Melee, everyone wants to do round robin. I'm like, round robin? I mean, everyone gets a lot of games in, and everyone's like, yo, like it has to be round robin. Double limb doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
It has to be round robin. We want to get our games in. I'm like, you guys sure about this? It's like, yeah, man, that's how we've always done it.
Yeah.
And so people would come, and I was running the round robin, and I ran into the same problem that Long talked about earlier.
Right.
Where, first you have 4 people. It's like, okay,
And
4
just
people
keep
round
adding
robin.
people, right?
And then another person comes in, another person. It got to the point I had like 12 people in the tournament. And one guy's like, yo, man, I can't play any more games. I got to go home. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
this guy would come in. I'm like, you have to play these 12 players. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, it was like a gang bang. Like one person plays everyone. Like you have to play them right away. Like there's no break, nothing. So
Yeah.
what? And then I remember I'm like, dude, we should just make it doubling limb.
No. I was
That
like,
was later, right? That's later.
no. It's just, you mentioned that, but I'm like, no. The players want it to be round robin, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know what I actually did? I went out of my way to go to other tournaments, and I was like, I gotta
to
learn how
learn
to
it,
do
right?
it.
Yeah. I remember.
I specifically, because I was a player for Melee at the time too, and I specifically went out of my way to go to a tournament and learn how the hell does this shit work? Like, how do you have so many matches? And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. You just break them down into like smaller pools.
Yeah.
And
Because
so-
you did one pool of round robin, like when my
Yeah.
morning shift starts. When I come after work, I'm like, you're still running. It was insane.
Yeah,
It was insane.
and it's kind of funny because I remember at first I was helping with Melee. It was only Melee.
Yeah. No. You
And-
come on Sundays, I remember.
Yeah, I think you asked. It's
No,
like
we had it on Saturday.
it was Saturday. Yes,
We didn't open Sunday. It was dead as shit.
maybe we might have closed on Sunday.
We
until,
tried to open Sunday
Yeah.
and then it didn't work. I think.
I think we wanted to split up the Smash 4 players
Oh,
and the
yeah,
Melee
yeah,
players
yeah.
because there was too many people.
Yeah,
We never had people.
No, it was too many people.
it was a lot of people.
It was a lot of people.
Yeah.
No. I remember clearly our first Smash 4 tournament had 9 people. I remember how we charged too. So on weekdays, I charged $5. It was like the dumbest thing ever because minimum wage was like 12. And then on Saturday, Sunday, I was like, oh, it's a full day. We're there for the full day. We should charge $10. And I remember in the beginning, it was okay. After a couple of weeks, we started getting new people like Melee players, Smash players, and they would complain it's too expensive. I try to make sure it's affordable, and I think I dropped the price to like $7, and then we gave student discount.
Yep.
I talked to you. I was like, we should like probably give student because like, yeah, that's a good idea. And if you bring setup, half price of that discount. So I remember like high school would come in, bring a setup, they pay like $2.
It was something really small.
And then at the end of the day, I was like, I just lost a lot of money today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let me put this in perspective too, because there's something that Kenny did mention here. When I first started helping out at VSB, I didn't see this guy for probably 2 months.
Yep.
Like, no joke. I messaged him on Facebook. I don't remember what caused me to message you, but I was like, Kenny,
No, you're giving me ideas.
was
You're
it?
telling me you're gonna come in here and help on Sunday, and then I was like, oh, we kind of skip a little bit, but we'll go back. But then I was like, yeah, you just communicate with Long, and then you guys somehow made it work.
Dude, I remember the first day I came into VSB, I didn't know where you were. I walked in, I don't know who this guy is,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, hi, like, what do I do? He's like, oh, just run the tournament challenge. It's pretty easy, right? I'm like, how do I do that? He's like, just type people's names in. I'm like, then what? It's like, just hit random. I'm like, you mean this random button here? Like, you just hit the round button and then, like, the tournament's ready to go? He's like, yeah, that's it.
No,
I'm like,
I just told this guy, I was like, there's a guy named Clinton. He's gonna come and help run Smash. He was like, okay. And he came in. He just told you like, just go fuck yourself. I didn't know you didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how much you know about it because you told me that you play Melee, so I thought you knew what's up. And
but this was a Melee. I was helping with other tournaments.
yeah.
So I was like, wait, don't, like, you're gonna have like the best player play the best player like right away. This doesn't seem right.
Yeah, we didn't know seedings, man. We didn't know anything.
Dude, seeding, okay, ironically, seeding for the FGC, I think partly came from us seeding from Smash. Because we learned that it.
No, I was seeding.
Are you
Street Fighter
sure?
Yeah, way back in when we did paper bracket, but we did it was ghetto. But we did seed
Okay, because all I remember was just random button and just let it roll.
because we didn't know who
what I
was. No, we
taught.
didn't know who was better. But
Well, if it's random, it's toy cost, right, guys?
look at Jordan, good old times, paying $3. Like there wasn't a month I didn't lose money. It was crazy. But anyways, and then this guy was like, I think we need a stream. I was like, we don't need
Yep.
a stream. You know why I think that we didn't need a stream? Because we never really had one. We never really had one, and then people would come. There were just always new people. Not a lot of people. Our average is like 10 people. But then people would know. I was like, we don't need a stream. Like, who's going to watch our stream? It was really dumb. My idea was, like, we
My
didn't.
idea was it didn't matter if anyone watched it.
Yes.
It was just for the players, like just to maybe review their matches or just
Right.
look back at maybe hype moments.
Right.
And if you have like a stream cameras on them, if you're
Right.
like, this is important maybe.
Yeah, and they were important, and it was worth their money, right? And I just felt like, I honestly, you guys probably don't know this, even at that time when we just opened that VSB Burnaby, it was like the hardest time of my life. It was the hardest time of my life, like my real life. Well, I was still competing as a player, so I travel so often. I work a full-time job. I do investment. I also teach online and also had a remote. I just started a business with my relatives in China, and I also just invested into a condo, which I lost a lot of money. The tenant ran away because I didn't know better neither because I never had a contract with the tenant, so it's just cash. So I didn't want to file the tax. Learn from my parents. You don't everything cash. You don't file it, right?
If anyone here works for the CRA, like this never happened.
But anyways, I lost a lot of money. I was not close to bankruptcy, but it was so tight. I was living on paycheck, so I had a mortgage. I had a car. I had fucking VSB. At one point, I hated Long. Because if he didn't tell me that he hated that venue, I wouldn't have moved. But when he said that, I was okay, this guy wants to do it. Let's do it. So it was the hardest time of my life. And I spent so much money just to build that place. And then on the week, I didn't have time to sleep. And then on the weekend, I had to fly and go compete. I barely have time to practice. And then what's even worse is I broke up with my ex. So everything was like downhill. And then every time I go to VSB, I kind of used to, like, you didn't see me. The reason is also because I didn't want to go. Like, I was so tired, I didn't want to go. I don't want to go there, and I don't want to go there and see that it's empty. It really hurts, and it's really depressing. So that was what happened. It was the hardest time of my life that time.
It's not even about the fact that I needed to see you. It was just...
No, I didn't want to go. That was the reason why I didn't want to go.
Yeah, I can understand.
So whenever I go is when we closed. I would go there. I just want to be alone, and I would just go clean the place. And then every time I clean the place, after I'm done, it's like 2 a.m. Because I finish my work at 10 a.m., and I go there and clean, and it's 2 a.m. And then I go home, and then I repeat in the morning at 8 a.m. Yeah, that was really hard. Anyway, so we were back there, and then at that time I didn't even know like what to do. I was so lost. And then you were telling me like we need a stream. Now I look at the stream setup and shit. I was like, wow, fucking, this is like thousands of dollars.
Was it thousands?
It was a lot of money. You have to buy a camera.
It was just a computer webcam.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
basically it. So yeah, I went on Craigslist.
Yeah.
And found like what I thought was a suitable PC just for like, I think it was $400. Picked that up, got a webcam, maybe 2, capture card for the console, and that was the first. I think we still have that PC. It's a loud ass PC that you use.
Oh, it's running the
first
racket?
stream PC.
That was a streaming PC?
That was a streaming PC.
Oh, damn.
So.
Peter's bringing something.
Was that the first one we used? Look at that mixer. That mixer is like a...
That is like... I saw Jackson using that mixer, and I saw on the Craigslist for like $80.
So that's almost $1,000 setup.
Almost.
He's not wrong.
You know when my bank has like 1K-ish, and he's telling me to get a setup for like almost 1K, I'm like, I don't want to. I was living off paycheck. So every time I make money when I go to like tournaments. But there's a lot of things I wanted to do, but I couldn't do it. Blah, blah, blah. And then he did a stream. And then it was actually the best idea ever. We didn't have people tuning in, but we had... In the beginning, did we have any people tune in?
Yeah, we did.
How many?
I don't know. But we did have like some chatters.
Really?
Some people in chat, yeah.
Probably not a lot, but like...
It wasn't like this. It was like maybe...
5
one
people?
message for the entire like 5 hours or some shit like that.
So I wasn't there that much because I had to work. So how was how was the experience when you were setting up? Because you didn't know, he had no clue how to stream. Okay, he just learned everything from scratch.
So actually before I got that PC, I tried streaming on my laptop, and it was a entire gong show. It didn't work at all. That's when I bought that PC, but when I bought it, there was so much issues with software. XSplit was just
Oh
like,
yeah, we used to use XSplit. That
piece
shit
of
is ass.
shit software kept
Shout
on
out to
crashing on
XSplit.
me.
Shout out to XSplit.
And capture card, I use AverMedia.
Didn't we use Black Magic?
No, that was afterwards.
Black Magic came way later, dude.
Oh,
Way
okay.
Black
later.
Magic
I
came
remember
way
what's
later.
up. I remember what's up.
First
Yeah.
capture card was the LGP, AverMedia. Was it Live Gamer Portable? I think.
Yeah. This
So
thing,
I-
right?
No, not that. That's something else.
Oh, there's the good stuff.
No, that's not the good stuff. I never used that to stream.
You use it to record.
That's for recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could only like stream up to maybe 720 or 480 FPS.
480.
It was so bad because it kept on crashing
Yeah.
whenever I tried to change settings. Sometimes I wouldn't get sound. It was garbage.
Right.
So so I was like, fuck this PC, fuck this capture card. So I went out and built my own PC.
Right.
Only had an i5, which later I realized was a mistake. I should have got i7.
Okay.
But I got i5. I got the Blackmagic capture card, which was another mistake. But because it was the only one that had like a HDMI input plus the component input that also took in like
Smash.
yeah, basically for Melee and HD games. So that capture card, well, this getting technical, but it only uses specific USB 3.0 drivers. Like, so I had to buy a different PCI card for USB 3.0 just for it to work, and sometimes it still didn't work. So
See, Kenny, aren't you impressed?
I know. We will talk about it later.
Aren't you impressed?
We will talk about it later. And then I think we started coming up with, because I think you were there regularly now. I think we met finally.
Yeah, at some point you were like, yo, Clinton, do you just want to do it like every day?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because, no, well, shout outs to Sam in the beginning. He was there for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just couldn't get anyone. And I just couldn't afford to pay him. And it just didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work out because for me it was really tough in life. And then I think we fast forward and we started thinking of like ways to bring in more people. Then we realized that if you just have the setups there, people are not gonna come. So we started brainstorming, and I think like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it was still like nobody would show up. I think we started membership in the beginning, or we started later.
not beginning.
Not beginning, right? And then I think Saturday we have a decent crowd for FGC, maybe like 20 people, sometimes more. And then when we do our monthly, people will show up. And then I think Sunday we would do Saturday was FGC plus Melee.
Correct.
I remember it's because Elliot would come and Havoc would come. Havoc would come like first thing.
They both didn't come until like months later.
Yeah, and not in the beginning. I'm saying when I recall that we're doing like not as shit. I remember Havoc would come and then he would be like, "Hey Kenny, can I help you?" He would help me set up the back. At that time, I still didn't know how to set up Melee. I didn't know how to set up Melee. Every morning, I have to wait till Lon shows up. Even though he teaches me many times, I just can't remember. So Havoc comes in, he'll be like, "I'll help you set up Melee." He was just like a little kid, but he came in, he would do that every morning on Saturdays. And I remember charging him like $250. or $3 or something like that. Every time when people show up, I was like, "Oh shit, how much am I gonna lose today?" Is what I have in mind every time when it opens. Anyway, so and then Sunday, I think we slowly got like Smash players. I think we started talking to communicating to the Smash players. Only the top players would come, like Captain L, Big D, Focus, Cantrip.
There was a meta.
Meta. Mada.
Mata. Yeah, sorry.
Mada.
Not meta.
And then 5 more. I remember our bracket was always 9 to 10 people in the beginning.
We need to go back to one of those old brackets.
Anyways, that's too old. We're not gonna find that. And then people started coming for Smash, so it was okay. And then they were like, yeah, like $10 or $8 or something. It's too much for the players. So I'm like, okay, whatever. We're just gonna lower it. We lower it to like 7
I think
or
it was
5.
750.
750. Yeah. 750, and then we gave discount, and you bring your setup, blah blah. And then just before we realized, our like on Facebook was like 100 something. It went to 300 something in a very short time. And then people would come, new people. I was like, how do you guys find out? It was from a friend, blah blah blah. It's a word of mouth. And then Melee, Smash Ultimate had like a consistent turnout. I think Smash 4. I think we had like consistent 20 people, and then it kept growing. And the FGC was growing too. So we had a lot of a different theme, different tournaments every day. Did we still open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
We are always
we
open
did.
those 5 days.
Yeah. And then so Wednesday we had anime. I think Clem
Yes.
started telling me that I should do anime. The reason I never wanted to do other games is because I have to buy setups. And when you buy a game for one setup, it's almost $100. So we have like 5 setups, and that's like 500, right? So that's why I'm like, will these games bring in players? But honestly, at that point, I was just so desperate. Like, whatever advice you guys give, I'm just gonna try it. Like, I'm already like all in. I was like, broke. I'm just gonna do it. Like sometimes I have to buy a set. I have to wait for my paycheck because my investment was doing really bad. If I pull out, I'm gonna lose too much money. So I just have to wait till everything goes back up to freaking. Well, if you guys do stock, you guys know it was just so bad. And then we did anime. I think our anime days on Wednesday was 5 people, 6 people in the beginning.
Clinton would know better.
It pretty much stayed like that the whole way. It was like 6 to 8 people.
Yeah.
And it was some sort of special purgatory just for me every Wednesday, Kenny. I'll tell you right now. We would open, I think it was 5 o'clock or something.
5 o'clock.
Right? It'd be the same 8 players, and all the 8 players joined all 4 games. It was Uniel, Persona, Blaze Blue, and Guilty Gear. And every single game, I remember Jackson there with me. Shout outs to Jackson if you're in the stream right now.
Yeah.
Every single night, this is how the tournament would go. We'd get to wherever we need to get to, grand finals reset, right? 3-2 into grand finals 3-2 for the guy that won in like winner's side. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, you know what? It's okay. It's only like, 12 a.m. at this point? It is what it is, right? And then fast forward to the next week, you get the same tournament with the same results.
Every
single
people.
week.
Yeah.
And I was like, how is this possible?
Yeah.
Right? This is like the most painful tournament
Right.
I've ever run.
Peter, can you show more images so people who didn't know the Burnaby one, we can show them how it looks like? Yeah, take your time. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. This is our streaming area. Is ass. We have blinds. We have blinds. That TV was a projector, and I remember I was so stupid. I didn't understand how to buy like used ones, so I bought everything brand new. So that TV was like 1K. And the good thing the lighting was already set like that. Yeah, and then I would come on Wednesdays like after work. So when I get there, the tournament literally just like halfway every time. Because I think the tournament starts at like 7 or 8, and then I would come in and then it's like grand final or something. I was like, wow, damn, there's like no people, but then we're still running the tournament. That's what I remember.
Bro, it's the same 8 people for all 4 games. What do you expect?
Yeah. And then before I realized I would come in every time after work right away just to get you food. Remember?
yeah,
Just
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure you're not dead.
Dude, I miss Chef's Corners.
Oh, Chef's Corner. Shout
baked
out.
pork chop fried rice.
Yeah, shout out to that's the D4 in Silver Tower. That's the one Kizzy K likes.
It doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same.
It's better. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, dude.
It's my
But
nostalgia.
anyway,
speaking.
Chef Corner. Shout out to Chef Corners. And then we realized our weekly was growing on Wednesday. I think we have average of 11 to 15 people.
So, I don't know if it was growing yet because we didn't get new anime players.
No, we did. We did.
Who?
Because our average was like 8 people. We started hitting like the 2-digit, like 10 and 11 or 13. We called that busy.
Yeah, yeah.
We have
Back in there.
10
yeah.
people. Were like, oh, tonight is popping. Like, damn, we were like celebrating and shit. We just made like extra $10 because it was $5 venue. It's popping. And then I remember started seeing new faces. I remember Jive Turkey was someone new. I
Okay.
remember Impulse was someone new.
Neku.
Yeah,
Neku Sodozaki. Yeah.
And then Doc,
yeah, Doc.
Klim,
Drunk Suika.
Fransuika, Stanley started coming. And then
Psychotic. Sometimes.
no, he didn't live here, bro.
Wait, no. Sorry, Klim's brother.
His brother, Subroshian. He doesn't really come on Wednesdays. I don't remember. There were other people. They still come now.
Oh, there was one person. I forgot his name. Shoot. It's been so long. But I did remember there was another player. I remember his face though.
Describe him.
Had glasses.
Okay.
Who did he play?
Every game. Dude, they all played every game. All the games were the same, realistically.
He was in the pick. I was there at Eastmont VSB. Yeah, I don't remember, but then we had like consistent 11 to 13 people. When we were busy, we would get 17 people. When that was like really good day, we get 17 people. Oh, Eric would come. Eric Lamb would come.
Eric Lamb, yes,
Eric
yes.
would come.
Bionic Fraud.
Bionic Fraud would
Bionic
come.
Fraud hit grand finals a few times.
Yeah.
Just gotta win those sometimes,
And I
my
remember
friend.
this Japanese guy would come for Guilty Gear. He's the best Guilty Gear.
Wait, is it? No, never mind.
Toru,
It's not.
right?
It's not Toru. I was
No,
thinking
not
Toru.
Not Toru. No.
Dude,
Toru's
Toru's the man. Toru's the man.
Yeah.
Toru, if you're in the chat,
Jaruo. Yeah, Jaruo.
yeah.
So that Jaruo is a legend. So he taught Stanley how to play Guilty Gear, and he's Japanese, and he sleeps in his car. He lives in his car. Yeah.
Wait, is he the guy with the Goku hair?
I don't remember how he looks like, honestly. I probably saw him a couple of times because I spoke to him in Japanese, but I remember that person works at the superstore right here,
Yeah.
Fukuruku. There used to be a sushi place.
Fukuruku.
He worked there. That's what he told me, and that's all I remember. And he would and I forgot who told me that he lives in his car,
Yeah.
and that he uses the shower in the gym and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. That's why I remember him.
Shout outs. You should just use the one at VSB.
Oh shit. That fucking washroom is.
That was a 5-star hotel shower, man. That you used it many times. You know how good it is, right?
It's pretty
Hands
good.
down, it's actually really good.
It's
I
pretty
used
good.
it a couple of times. Why did we pause?
Just not together.
Just
Well,
not
ju-
together.
just
No, not
put-
together.
putting it out there, not
No,
together.
I stayed there before because I worked very close from where I just stay there, and it just makes so much sense. Because I'm like, clean up everything 3 a.m. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna pass out.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I remember coming a couple times. You're just like passed out on the sofa,
Yeah,
and I'm like, Kenny, you want me to do anything? It's like, you
Yeah.
okay?
yeah. Every day I average sleep around 4 to 5 hours back then.
Yeah,
Every day.
I think if I remember correctly, you would sleep there, and then
Not all the time. Sometimes.
sometimes, but it would be like it hit like 5 o'clock, and then you go work at Isami.
Yeah.
And that's when I started.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
if I
yeah.
remember correctly, that's kind of how it worked. And I
'Cause-
was going to UBC.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And
On
we used to
the-
have that in like a hotel. VSB Burnaby when the Victoria guys.
Yeah.
come.
yeah, it's true. It's
Whenever
true.
out
Those-
of
the chairs
Yeah.
into a bed, yo, that was high tech. That was a tech. Casting couch.
ban that guy. Ban that guy right now. Ban that guy right now. Yeah. Yeah, we used to start. That was way later though when we started doing
Yeah, when we
Major.
started doing even monthlies, when they would come over for monthlies.
Oh
just
yeah,
needed
yeah,
play-
yeah,
We kept it
yeah.
on down low,
We're-
but those Victoria guys, they just slept on the floor.
Right, right. We won't talk about the majors this episode, but we'll talk about that later. We're still finished. There's so much to talk about.
There's a lot.
You guys have a long night. I'm telling you, long night.
Yeah.
I think, and then we just started growing, and then everyone was kind of good, but then I think we're down not too much every month compared to in the beginning. I remember we still charged this way too cheap, so it wasn't. We don't have any extra money, but we're doing better.
Yeah.
And I remember problems started coming. I remember the chairs starting to break.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to bring it
Yeah,
up?
bring it.
All right, all right.
Because chairs
Oh.
are just so expensive. Each chair is around average $10 to $15.
Peter, show this chair first. So there's these chairs, guys. These chairs, the classic VSB chairs. You can even see with this one.
It's the same. It's the same. It's
Yeah,
the same.
No, actually, here I'm just to get into the frame. You can see it's kind of bent.
I'll hold the mic.
Oh, thanks. Okay, you can see at the bottom here, the legs are already kind of bent, right? So these ones didn't last very long. And specifically, I think because people are moving them so often,
Yeah.
this entire portion at the top would just fall off.
No, because it's not just that. It's the way the people sit. Is their posture. That was the problem, especially the melee players. You know how chairs, you see all these fucking space. You don't. You sit like this. You don't sit like this. Dude, they sit like this. Then what's the point of having this? So these were starting to bend downwards.
Yeah.
So it's slanted. So when you sit on it, you can't balance. And then I mean, people are just they're just too violent when they're sitting on those. And
Yeah.
it started one day. I think people popped off, and that happened.
Yeah, that one was the trophy chair, guys.
That was the chair that I just came back from work. I was like so fucking tired. I worked like extra that day too. I remember clearly. I worked like 12 hours. I was like, oh fuck, I'm dead. All right, let me have a seat. And then Clinton was like, yo, Kenny, come look at this. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, how can you fuck up a chair so bad that it looks like this? Like, how can you, like, literally, how can you fuck up a chair? I was like, what happened? I was like, someone sat and then this happened. I was like, how?
Dude, everyone thought this was someone raging on the chair.
Yeah, yeah. It was just someone who sat on it, like, normally.
So at some point, I think I remember Kenny's like, yo, we should have some sort of like tip jar or something.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, okay, if we're going to do that, like, look, it's whatever to me, but it should be funny. It
Right.
should at least be funny, right? So we took that picture.
That was the picture. We printed it, and it was just,
We're on the meme website. We just put broken chair funds.
people donated. People donated. We were able to buy one new chair. We got around $10.
Yeah.
We bought a new chair.
But like, do you want to talk about how we had to like duct tape this
Yeah,
one?
and then later on, this would come off, but the chair is still good.
Yeah.
We were like, yo, okay, there's like 20 chairs without the padding. If I have to buy 20 chairs, that's like $300-400. We should fix it.
Yeah.
And then we fucking bought like duct tapes, and then we'll hold it here. We will wrap around it. We bought black duct tape, so it looks like the same thing.
No, but Kenny, here's the funniest part. When you taped it the first time, you cheaped out on the tape.
I did because it was so expensive. Tapes are not cheap, okay, guys?
So here, guys. So this chair, Kenny would just tape this part and say, okay, it's attached good enough, right?
Yeah.
And it'd be like sharp edges sticking up. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, so it's gonna cut themselves.
Yeah, there were short edges. Like literally, we cut ourselves. Because
Yeah, I think I got a few cuts. From
yeah,
that
I
too,
did
yeah.
it. I did. I was like, oh shit, it's dangerous. So I hammered the sharp area. I hammered it. I hammered. I was like, okay, this is good. Don't use that much tape because we need to like wrap all chairs, right? So
Yeah.
I was cheaping out on the tape, and then we just wrap all the chairs.
Dude, and then it broke again. And
It
then,
broke.
And then that's when you started hella taping
yeah,
it.
yeah. I was like, fuck. We just wasted a roll of tape. We didn't do anything. We're like, okay, let me buy like more tapes, and then we just kept rolling until it's like padded, until it's good, and then we just kept using the same chairs.
Guys, you might think this is super cheap of us, but keep in mind, we fixed probably at least 20, 30 chairs like that.
Oh yeah.
At
The
like-
tapes did the work.
Yeah.
I at least saved at least $200. Even if the tapes cost like $100, I still saved like $200.
Yeah, like that. It was a lot. It was a lot, and we threw out a few of these too, right?
We
like
had
they just,
to.
They were
Dude,
just destroyed.
They look like the one in the image. How can we sit on that? We can't fix those. Yeah, how can we fix these? Damn, I forgot who broke it. Who broke it?
Who broke which?
Who sat on that one? This one.
The oh, do we want to mention it?
I don't remember.
It was
What is it? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I remember.
No,
Okay.
that person's gone now. So
Okay. Damn. Fuck, man. All these memories, man. It was a struggle, but we had fun. We had a lot of like memories,
yeah,
and we just didn't know what was going on, and then we just learned learn on the fly, and everything.
I remember it was always just like, how do we bring more people in, right?
Yeah.
And that was the hardest part. It's like, now you guys see what VSB is, and you're like, well, it's so obvious, right? But back then, there's no playbook.
Yep.
There's nothing to reference. There's nothing to go off
Yep.
of. It's just
Still struggle to bring people in.
Yeah.
It's true, right? And it doesn't get easier because either it's
Yep.
word of mouth or advertising.
It's just so
and-
niche. Like
Yeah.
fighting game is just so small. Smash is like, I mean, Smash is big, but like bringing people to a local is just niche. It's just something that people don't regularly do back in the days.
Yeah.
A lot of places they're like, oh, I wish we have locals. A lot of people around the world, they don't even have a local, and whenever they see our stream, they will comment like, I wish we have a local. They're just playing with online. A lot, like so many people around the globe, they know about myself, they know about VSB. They would ask me like, how can we build a local? I think I helped a few people. They did run their local, but anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. Then yeah, we just learned everything on the fly, and then you started giving like really good. You think of like really unique ideas. You'd be like, you know what? We need a reason for people to come out. Let's just make Thursday a mini weekly.
Okay. I think people need some context about that, okay?
Okay.
Just for the mini weekly. You guys ever watch Naruto?
Not me.
No?
I read Naruto manga, but I
Oh.
never watched the anime.
Okay, same idea. You know that episode where like Naruto finds out how he got his name,
Okay.
and it's like Jiraiya just eating a bowl of ramen,
Yeah.
and he saw Naruto, and he's like, "Oh, that's what I'm gonna name my main character, Naruto."
Okay.
Right? That was literally me at Chef's Corner.
Right.
Shout out to Chef's Corner again,
Shout out
by
to
the
Chef's
way.
Corner.
I was literally, it was during dinner, and every night we would go to Chef's Corner, and Chef's Corner specifically had a late night menu that said mini special. It's just the same thing as everything else,
Right.
but late night it's at a discounted rate, and it's a smaller version.
portion. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm like mini weekly.
Yeah, mini weekly.
I'm like, Kenny, I just came up with the best idea,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, what? I'm like, okay, look, why do people want to come to like Saturday, Sunday? It's like because they want to get practice at a tournament. They don't want to come and just play video
because
games.
back then it was easier for us to like give a prize pool too.
Yeah,
So they people want to win some money, they want to have fun, they want a tournament.
exactly. But my argument to Kenny at that time was, Kenny, only 3 people win money. Everyone else is bug off.
Right.
So I'm like, why don't we just make it a mini weekly? People don't have to invest an extra $5-10
Right,
depending on what
right.
they want to play.
Right.
And they have a chance to practice in an actual tournament setting.
And they were able to use their secondary character too.
Exactly.
It gave them an excuse, yes.
Right? So it gave people a reason to go and practice. And it's the same tournament stakes, it's just less money on the line.
Right.
Because for those players, you wouldn't have necessarily won the money. Or you
Mhm.
might have.
Mm-hmm.
But even if a really good player comes, then even better for you, right?
Right.
And I think that really took off, and you can talk more about that.
That did, and then people would started coming, and then they would. Well, we charge way less. I think the tournament fee was like $2. With the venue, it's probably like $5. So you can join a tournament, and some people would show up that I'd never seen on the weekend, and I was like, "Oh, we can't make it on the weekend. We have to work on the weekend." Oh, this open like to open doors to like new people, and then we started growing off of that, and then we started. And the VSB is more than just about Street Fighter 4. We started running every single game. That's like the popular ones. And then I think to a point that how many setups do we have? I think we have 5 setups. Like
Yeah.
the whole venue, we have 5 PS4 or 4 PS4. I don't remember. I think 5 PS4. and then there's some PS3. There's some PS3. We have some Xbox, and then to us back then, that's a lot of setups.
It was.
To us, it was a lot of setups. When you have like average 10 to 20 people, that's plenty. And then Smash started to grow a lot. Smash would average 20 something to 30, and sometimes even 40. And then this guy's like, "Yo, buy more Wii U setup." I'm like, he didn't know my situation. I don't want to tell you guys I'm like living off paycheck at that time. And he was like, buy more. You gotta buy more Wii U setup. I was like, fuck. Okay. I didn't want to because people do bring the setup, but he's like, when people bring setup, you give them half of the price. So if they keep coming, eventually you'll make that money back, which makes sense. But then he didn't even know that the rent wasn't even there. The rent I was still paying off of my personal pocket. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I thought this guy is poor ass. Okay, if you guys didn't know, Long is probably one of the wealthiest guy I know in the FGC. Okay.
That's not saying much though.
Okay, that doesn't say much, but anyways, the amount he makes yearly, you guys can't imagine. Anyway, so
You're making me sound like I'm fucking loaded with cash.
You're loaded with cash.
No.
It's long games.
Dude, he drinks for like $500-$600 a night.
Okay, it's not that much. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
that
yeah,
much.
I'm exaggerating, but he drinks a lot, and anyways, he's not a broke ass dude. So I thought he was for the longest time. The reason why, because is he wears the same shit every day. I was like, poor Long man. Like, he invested into a stream setup, helping VSB so much, and he was wearing the same pants, same underwear, same T-shirt, same of everything. I'm like, damn. I just don't know how to repay this guy. He's building the scene with me, and we're growing. And then he's like, you gotta buy a setup. I was like, okay. And then I'm like, I just couldn't at that time. And I know this guy rides a bike and takes SkyTrain to VSB. Even the Burnaby one.
Wait, this was before Burnaby.
This is before
Oh,
Burnaby.
this was before Burnaby.
Burnaby.
Oh,
It was
shit.
before
Yeah,
Burnaby.
yeah. Mixed memory. It was back in
back
Espot.
at Espot.
No.
It was at Espot.
It was at Espot.
It
When
was
you
at-
bought a car?
Yeah,
But you told me buy a Wii U setup.
cause I was driving to. I drove to when we looked at the venue at Burnaby.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Kenny, I can tell you right now, Smash 4 happened before Melee. Way.
Yeah.
Burnaby didn't have Melee until I came. It was Smash 4.
No,
that you had.
no, it's not right.
And you know how I know? Because there was a whole article about like Amiibo Fox beating the entire tournament.
yeah, I remember that. We actually did Smash 4 at the monthly VSB. At the eSpot.
yeah.
Oh, now I remember. Okay,
Yes.
we actually had hella people.
Yes.
We had like good amount, like 20 people.
Yes.
That's why we started bringing them to the
Yes.
new location. And then you said I have to buy Wii U. And I thought he was a, broke ass Asian dude who uses Rose. That's all I know, right? And then
Like I said, I was starting a new job.
anyway, I didn't
So-
know, right? Because
I think what
You-
long means is, as he was saying,
as he was saying, and then I just know that he rides the bike. He wears the same shit every single week, and
Still do.
he would still do. But then he carries his Xbox. And I was like, damn, this guy takes the SkyTrain, rides the bike, and then he's just doing so much. And he's like, okay, we probably need to invest into Wii U. Like, can you go buy Wii U? I was like, fuck, I didn't want to, but okay, I'll buy it if you buy a car. So I was trying to give him a hard time. Like, this broke ass guy can't go buy a car. Next day, I bought a car. I was like,
It wasn't the next day.
it was
It
the
was
next
the
day. It was
next-
so quick.
It
I
was
like,
quick.
it was quick. I was like, are you shitting me? He was like, I bought a car. I was like, show me. He showed me a fucking brand new car. I was like, what? He said, yeah, now go buy a Wii U.
holy shit!
I was
Long
still
flexing so
I
hard.
was so confused. I was walking in Walmart. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, can I get a Wii U? I was like, buying this shit. I was like, he bought a fucking car? Like, he bought a car to make me buy a Wii U? I was just trying to give him a hard time because I thought he was like so broke. It was crazy.
Like I was thinking about it for the longest time.
So I just gave you an
'Cause,
excuse
like,
to. I gave you a reason.
Carrying Xbox plus my stick. Like I didn't live close to a
Right.
SkyTrain, but I lived close enough that
Yeah.
it's walkable. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to take the bus. So I would carry like Xbox,
Yeah.
my stick,
Yep.
sometimes more shit. It
Yeah.
was like a ton of equipment, just
Yeah.
like walking to the
Right.
SkyTrain.
I
And then
remember.
late night when VSB closes, I would put it all in my bag and
Yeah.
go walk back. I was like, fuck.
I try to drop you home most of the time too. Remember?
That was way out of the way.
Yeah, but then I wanted to drop you home because you would bring all this shit. I was like, this guy, poor guy, he has to take the transit every time. So I just thought this guy was broke because like his shoes, everything was the same, even his socks, underwear. I didn't know about that underwear. I mean, the pants, everything is the same every single week. So if you see someone like that, you would assume that he only has like one outfit, right? So that was the impression. And then I was like, yeah, if you go buy a car, go buy a brand new Wii U. I bought a car. He just messaged me, I bought a car. I was like, what are we talking about? Show me. He showed me a brand new car. I can wrap around my head, man. I literally walked into Walmart. I was like, what the fuck just happened? He bought a car, and then now I'm here buying a Wii U because I have to keep my words. And that's what happened.
Oh, that's rough, man.
That was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Like I was saying, I was starting a new job.
I know.
And when you don't give a shit about your clothes
Yeah.
or that sort of stuff, you start saving money.
Yeah.
See, investment. Sorry, not investment. Financial advice from Long. Just always look default.
Just look the
He-
same
just
thing.
default.
Dude, he's literally like when you pick a main character, there's like skins and stuff. He's like, I just want the default.
Exactly. You want to buy new skins? Nope. Damn, it was crazy, man. That interaction was crazy between us. Buy a Wii U. Okay, buy a car. You bought a car. I go buy a Wii U. You know that like the difference, the dollar difference is like 1,000 times difference. But anyway, so I remember that, and then where are we? I think we started growing, and that was buying more setups. And then I found out that, okay, you know what? I think we ran it for a year. How long were we at the Burnaby one? 2-ish?
2 years
Two and
at
a
least.
half, I think.
2.5. I remember after the first year, we started growing. Our likes on Facebook went from 300 to 1,000 something. I was like, what the hell is going on? Now, people, every week, we get new people, and we get people asking me on Facebook page, on the Facebook page, it's like, what, like your schedule, etc. And I remember clearly, whenever people send that stupid message, I'm like, do these guys not read or try to research? Because everything is written on the VSB page. I don't think we had a website. I don't
No
think we had a
website
website.
No website.
We had was VSB page. I was like, go check yourself. That's what I write.
Dude, man,
Yeah, no, let me finish. And then I just do that all the time. But he didn't say anything. And then one day he was like, dude, you can't just tell someone, like tell a customer, like, go check yourself. I just feel like I wrote everything there. Why don't you?
sometimes the things weren't even there.
Dude.
Most of the time, the English was so shit.
The English
Like-
was pretty bad.
I
For the
know, I know.
longest time, I would just proofread every message
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
would send from like the VSB messaging on Facebook.
Yeah.
All the fucking events, I would like read all that shit for the longest time, and like I kept on editing it.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck, this guy does not know proper English.
I would just wake up and then people send me this. I was like, fuck, just go check yourself. I literally just write, go check yourself. I typed that to the customer.
I think what you mean is go check yourself before you wreck yourself.
No, and then he was like, you just can't you can't tell people that. He told me that, and I realized like, you're right. I can't, because I never treated it as a business.
What?
Never.
Wait, what was this then?
No, I just felt like it was a place for people to come in and play.
Actually, guys, just to roll back a little bit, this is literally FGC at its like core, right? Just like telling people like get good. What's a -1 to the community?
Like, I wouldn't introduce like new guys. Like when they come in, I'll be like, okay, just are you joining a tournament? And like, yeah, okay, that's it. Like I wouldn't introduce them like I would now. I would introduce them to the right group. Because oh, these guys play this, and they would like know each other right away. But back in the days, I was like, okay, yeah. Yeah, and I remember back in the days we have a lot of snacks.
oh,
Remember that reception area? That table was so freaking big and long.
I'm still shocked you managed to carry that thing up. Like,
We had 7 people.
dude, that thing. Okay, people.
Peter,
don't
can you find
understand-
that? People, can you find that?
People don't understand that that was not like IKEA shit when
Yeah.
you put it together. That table had
Just
to be
one.
piece, one whole thing that was carried up those stairs. And
I
then
think-
carried down.
Yeah, it was around 10 feet long, and then it was really tall. It was up to my chest.
Yeah, Yeah, about it's at least like 5 feet off the ground.
So
4 feet, maybe.
yeah, so if you can, yeah, he's looking for it. And if you guys remember the narrow stairway, and then the door, the size of the door, I remember clearly. I went to get that with Chris Estrella, I think.
Okay.
He was working at TELUS, and he was able to bring a van, and that's how when we went to pick it up. I got it on Craigslist. It was $200, I think. I was like, oh, this is perfect for business, or like perfect for a space like this. And we just went to the store. It was like a clothing store, a lady owned clothing store. We just went there and like picked it up. And I was like, fuck, this thing is huge. And so I asked her, like, can we like take this apart? I was like, no, it's one piece. I was like, and then Chris was like, yeah, well, we can put it in the van. We did. And then we got there. So I had to get my dad to help. We had to, Peter, you can't find it. He's almost going to show it.
Wait, did you have to tie it to the car?
No, we didn't. We just put it on the.
Yeah. Is there another angle, Peter?
So the one that Nate is leaning on it, that's the table. That table is so freaking big. We had to detach the legs, and then we had to carry it upstairs. So we had, it was so heavy too. I think this thing, it's wood, but it's super heavy. So we carried it upstairs. We had 7 people, I think.
I wasn't there, but
7
think,
people. We can't even see because it's so big. When you're carrying it, we're just pushing upwards. I had to get my dad to help. He had a really good idea. Take down the, detach the legs, and then we can kind of turn the corner. We had to we would have been screwed if Kenny's dad wasn't. Yeah, we didn't know what to do. So my dad was like, "Oh, we can do this." But if anyone let go, we would have died together.
Holy, you guys literally blood brothers that day.
Yeah.
You guys, before they had done that, they cut their hands, poured the blood into a cup.
The hell are
It's
you
like-
talking about?
It's like, today, we're in this together.
Yeah, we got it in there, and then we started painting it because it was really ugly. So we painted it with new paint, and then it looked like that. It's a really nice, reception desk, but when I moved, I just left it there.
Actually?
Actually.
Oh, shit.
The owner tried to call me. I didn't pick up. I'm not even joking. I just left it there.
Yo, shout outs to Burnaby VSB office.
Yep. Dude, there's no way I can move that.
Dude.
Dude, look at the stairs. How we were trying to move that downstairs. We're gonna die with it.
Pretty much.
We're gonna slide down and we're gonna die with it. And basically, the owner was like, well, anyways, the last day was like, the owner was like, oh, you can just put the key in the mailbox, blah blah blah. Set the alarm. I was okay.
Okay.
I left the keys with that desk right there. And then he called me multiple times during the week and never picked up, and bye-bye.
Oh, what can you do? You were busy.
Yep. I gave him a desk, a really nice reception desk.
Damn, man. He should
Yep.
be paying you, if anything. Maybe
Exactly.
he want to pay you.
I should call him now. I should call him up now. Dude, pay
Remember
me
me?
for that reception desk. Yeah, so this is when we were running Melee, and it started growing. We just get so many new people here and there, and if you see the chairs that they're sitting on, those chairs are from my parents' restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
We have restaurant chairs for our stream because I couldn't afford better chairs, and those are sturdy.
Dude, those ones lasted.
Exactly.
Those ones lasted. You couldn't pack them away at night,
Yeah.
but they lasted.
Yes. So that I learned, I'm like, okay, instead of these shitty folding chairs, I should invest into sturdy wooden chairs. So I would go on Craigslist and look for wooden chairs. I got more and more, but then it was really hard to clean because whenever I cleaned the space, I would fold all the chairs and then mop and vacuum. It was really hard, but they lasted really long. And then what do we have? Yeah, that's pretty much our stream setup. And then I had that TV in the back.
Yeah. You want to talk about when Long went on vacation?
Did he go? Oh, Oh,
Which vacation?
you went to Japan one time. Okay,
I
that
think it was
is
Japan.
okay. I'm gonna show.
Oh,
That
that was a good picture.
that's the best picture. I think I cleaned it and I posted on Facebook, and that's how we
Every week.
every week, just like that.
I think we did cleaning every second Monday or something.
Every Monday,
Yeah.
not second Monday. Every Monday, because I was off at the rest. Monday I don't work at the restaurant. It's closed, and then that's the only day I can just come and do the maintenance. And all these LED posters that we put up, all the lighting and stuff. Shout out to White Gun.
Yeah.
He contributed everything. He didn't charge me a dime. He would set up everything for me. Anything, those electricity, all those stuff. He did it for us.
White Gun is a G. I
Yep.
really like White
And
Gun.
these posters, he helped me like put them on the walls.
And you know what? I think you might have influenced him. His drink was always Coca-Cola.
Yeah, and
No,
I think he just liked Coke.
yes.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly. What are you talking
What are you talking
What are you talking about?
No, he played your character. Picked Coca-Cola.
He didn't play my character in the beginning though.
Oh, who did you play?
Ibuki,
Oh shit.
bro.
I thought you played Buki too.
I actually did.
See, I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong. I was actually known from an Ibuki in the beginning in Japan.
And then you were known for Ryu.
Yeah, and then he chose Ryu in
S5.
S5, but then he's down. I think he uses Kami now.
He still plays?
Yeah, he still plays. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Cleaning and then
Chairs. How good they were.
Yeah. Okay, Peter, can you just show more pictures of the No, anything. Just show the venue, good memories. Then we can probably remember something.
Oh wait, the time I went on vacation.
Oh yeah, the time you went on vacation.
Which
I think you went to
vacation?
Japan. You went to Japan, and I remember you got me the Ichiran instant ramen,
Yeah.
right?
Was it that one or?
I don't know, but
You went. you go every year. So
yeah.
when we were there 2 years and a half, I think you went 3 times, at least.
Wait, what?
Long
Because we
ago.
were at that Burnaby location. We were there 2.5 years.
So yeah. I
So you
went
at least
twice.
went 3 times. At least 3 times, I remember.
probably twice. At least twice.
At least twice. No,
Yeah.
I remember 3. Oh, anyways.
yeah,
And then it was just Clinton.
it was.
I had to, I had a day job. Or was I traveling to compete? I just wasn't there.
You weren't available,
Okay, I wasn't there, and you can go now.
dude. That was so funny. So Long left, and I'm over here. I'm like, how does the stream station stuff work? I'm like, I don't know how any of this works. It's just a bunch of cables plugged into other cables, and they have like 6 different colors. I'm like, you dude, like, how does this work? So I messaged Long, I'm like, Long, I need your help. I'm streaming Melee right now, and I can't figure this out. He's like, don't worry, it's super easy. Just plug like the cables from the TV, or no, from the game directly into the computer, and then into the TV. I'm like, okay, that doesn't seem so bad. And the players are telling me, yo, like the Melee setup is like, bro, you're lying to me. How can you be laggy on a CRT setup? Right? So basically, long story short, took me a little bit of time to figure out. I messaged Long, I messaged Jackson, and then I drew a diagram. And it specifically was like, plug this into this. I didn't know why it worked, as long as it worked. That's all
Right.
that mattered. That diagram literally saved my life for the month that Long was gone.
Yep.
But keep in mind, I'm one guy, right? So I have like 20, 30, 40 people sometimes coming in like to
Yeah, our
register.
Sunday was lit.
Yeah. So I remember when I first joined, first it was like, all right, Clinton, it's really easy. When people come in and they register, you write their name down.
Oh, that setup was so ghetto.
Bro, I'm like, I can barely read my own handwriting sometimes. And I have like 30 other things to do, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I turned the sign-in sheet around. I'm like, you guys read it yourselves.
Right.
People just had the check-in themselves, right?
It was was
ghetto.
stupid, man.
But here's the thing, Kenny. Here's the best part. I think my greatest idea when Long had left was the self-report desk.
Yeah.
Right? Because before every tournament, people will report their scores to me. And so what I did was I had like this really crappy like notebook. Like it's like a laptop, right?
Yeah.
But it can't even run like Microsoft Word.
Yeah.
It barely functions on Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
I loaded Challenge, put everyone's names in. I'm like, guys, when you win or lose, just put your scores in, and it just automatically does that. I'm like trying to run the stream, and then shout outs to all the guys that came and helped me.
Yeah.
Because I had like some of the players like, yo, let me handle the stream. I'm like, no way. and they just jumped on. They did it. They did
Yeah.
commentary and everything.
Dude.
I'm like, you guys are awesome.
Yep.
Right. So I'm handling front desk. People are coming and helping me with the stream.
Yep.
There's a self-report station. Things ran.
Yep.
Right. Long was gone, but like,
Yep. The Smash players, they would like do everything for us.
yeah.
Like we had a system, and then they just do it. It was great.
But what was long back when we changed Melee from Melee and Smash 4 from round robin to double
Double
elimination.
I think he was here.
Did you come? Was
I'm
that
pretty
when you
sure
came back
every
or
time when
after?
we-
I'm not too sure when we changed it.
I remember whenever we do something, we kind of talk to him.
Yeah, this must have been once Long came back. But I remember like trolling some players with you know, round robin. If someone starts with like the tag starts with a B or something, I put them all in the same bracket. I'm like, you guys are in pool B. Get it? Because they're all starting with B or like C. And then players like, bro, this is like false seeding. I'm like, yo, the seeding's right. You can't blame me for this. I wonder if anyone in the chat remembers this.
I don't think those people are watching. Not sure. Some.
Havoc might have remembered, but
Probably remember.
But I think the funniest part was this. One day we decided, you know what? We have like 40, 50, 60 people. And
We didn't have that many.
No. For some of the tournaments we
No,
did.
our average is like our best is like 50.
No.
Or
There was
60 is like a month, not a monthly. Like some top players came by or something.
some of the weeklies got up that high. I remember.
No,
I remember.
way.
I did. It was.
I remember 55 was like a crazy ass stacked one. I remember 55.
maybe around 40 then. Let's say about that.
40 is average.
So how about this? So we have 40 players. They're all doing round robin. You're putting everyone in pools. I'm like, guys, we're just gonna change it to double limb. And I remember
look
the
at
players.
what Clem say. Look at what Clem
What
say.
did Clem say?
He's calling you out.
You seeded by other players' characteristics of players too? No, I didn't. Did I?
I don't remember. I don't know.
I
wasn't
don't
there.
think I
I wouldn't
did.
put it past you.
What, hey, what do you mean? Okay, I remember specifically players that would come in with a name like Silver Wolf and like Gold Dragon or something. Like, you guys are playing first. Or if you have the same name, I'm like, you guys.
A
no,
similar name. You would put them together.
I had some people come in. It's like I'm Bob and I'm also Bob. I'm like, okay, there can only be one. You guys play first round.
Yeah, exactly what we did. Exactly. So that's our ghetto setup. That monitor, I bought it for like $40 on Craigslist, just to display your laptop.
Oh yeah, that was so ghetto. Yeah.
That's your shitty laptop. It was so shitty. I just trying to turn that on. It takes like 5 years.
Yeah. That laptop was terrible, man.
Yeah. So we left it on. We didn't like shut it off. So we left it on, but then we can display it. We can run Shalon. That's pretty much it. And yeah, people would run it themselves, and it was an easier time. And I think people prefer doing that too, just because
It was really good.
instead of like telling you their score, they just do it.
Yeah.
And nobody really cheated the system. Some people probably made a mistake. That's it.
But nothing we could not fix, you know? It
Right.
was easy to fix.
Right. And it became a system that I think other tournaments, local tournaments, they used a similar system. And right now we use something similar as well.
Yeah. But yeah, just before I forget though, like, you know, speaking about that system, right? People were so used to doing the round robins.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one day we just decided, you know what? Forget round robins. This takes
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I want to go home. You want to go home.
No.
Like,
The reason why is because I think some players, they told us that it's taking too long. They're tired.
oh yeah, that's true.
They were like, oh, we're tired. We just want to
that's true.
keep playing. Like, we just want to like fucking play the tournament. Peace out, right?
Exactly.
We're making them we make them play like too long, like 5-6 hours before they can actually have the tournament.
Exactly. And the worst part about that is that you have a bunch of players trying to play, and it's like the argument is, well, they get more games in.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, if they want to get more games in, get eliminated and go play like casuals, right?
Right.
And so we switched to a double limb. I remember first day, people were like, no, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah, I remember.
This isn't gonna work. And I'm like, you let's try it first. If you guys don't like it, you can tell me after.
Right.
I think it was Captain L that came to me after.
Yeah.
He's like, Clint, this is like the best idea ever. Like, this is the best idea ever. We're done like 3 hours earlier.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, I think every single tournament went double limb.
No, and then we started growing.
Yeah, every single tournament. I think from BC at that point
Yeah.
was like, fuck round robin. None of us knew what we were doing. We're
Yeah.
gonna go double limb.
Yep.
Right?
And then that's when we started growing, I think, because I think people were like, oh, you can actually leave within like 4 or 5, like 3-4 hours, not like 10 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's when we started growing like very quickly. Okay, what else do we have? We had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had that cabinet.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Sold it to Johnson. It was a long story.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay, we have a young Eric. And then I think that's when we have Mikey Ross coming in. This is around like 20 people. We had like Seattle people coming in. I forgot why. This was like a monthly or something. So, we started running Tekken too. When Tekken
Yes.
came
Once
out,
it launched,
we started doing retro nights. We started experimenting with different things.
there was a lot of experimentation.
Yeah,
at
there's a
VSB.
lot. We did a lot of games and whatever games we can bring. Jackson's game came up with a lot of ideas. He would bring in like his retro setups. Nate right there would come in. So that is when we have it dark. Some people like it. I remember on Wednesdays, the anime guys, they don't like it. I feel like if it's so bright, it just feels like playing at home. But anyways, the anime guys, they like it a little bit brighter. That's why you see now the VSB is still a little bit closer to the dim side, like a stage, like a concert kind of thing. Nate would always support every month from Victoria. He would bring in down a crew. I remember when PlayStation 4 came out. No, Street Fighter 5 came out.
Yeah.
His whole community bought a brand new PS4 plus the game. Like they bought a setup for me because he knows how costly a PS4 is. And yeah, they bought that and the Street Fighter 5 disc. They would come every month, and then we would let them stay at the venue because we don't want them to like fucking rent hotels and stuff, right? And we had a shower. It was perfect.
Dude, it was actually a perfect setup.
It was a perfect setup. The shower was so sick. I'm telling you.
Dude, I wish I had pictures of like
Of
the
what,
chair
you showering?
beds. No, the chair beds.
Chair bed. We have it somewhere, man.
Someone probably has.
We have it. We have so many like ghetto pictures. We just
Dude, those were the best times. They were very fun times.
yeah. We had a sofa, so someone would sleep on the sofa. Someone bring their sleeping bags. We would bring like, we would stack those chairs, make it like a bed.
Oh, do you remember? There's one other thing I just realized. We don't have it anymore. We used to have Chromecast and we'd broadcast like
Oh,
the
yeah.
tournaments and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the brackets.
Yeah.
That's how people knew where their matches were.
That's why I bought an extra TV to hang it in the entrance.
Yeah.
So we just broadcast it so people can see it. Yeah. I still have those Chromecasts.
Is it?
I upgraded to the better ones now. But I
Oh,
still have the
awesome.
old ones. All the old stuff, I kept most of them.
That's good.
You can see the LED poster. I still keep them. They're
Yeah,
upside
yeah,
down.
Not even upside down. Dude, they're like turned the wrong way for both of them.
Yeah, whatever. I just have them for lighting. But they still work. It was worth that $400. It still works after 6 years.
For which one? The lights?
That each of those LED posters.
You know, when you break it down over the years, Kenny, it's very cost efficient.
It is.
Right? It only costs you how much? Like 50 cents at this point per day?
Because I didn't want to buy the really cheap ones. It was sketchy. I was like, you know what? If I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy the expensive one. I bought it. They still work. Every single one of them.
Good.
Every single one of them. I sold one when we moved from the VR one. We'll talk about the VR one next time, but the Burnaby one has just too much to talk about.
Burnaby had a lot of history.
Yeah.
That was like, I think that was really when VSB, like,
The local scene in
yeah,
general.
the local scene really built.
Because I think
that
there
point.
wasn't really a melee scene. They have it at UBC, but they didn't really have like a melee scene. They didn't have a place to play Smash. There wasn't a place to play Street Fighter. Like none of that, right? And then I think this is where like everything started. And we have more people involved, of course.
And I definitely think VSB was a community leader when it came
Yeah.
to like introducing
Yeah.
new ideas or new concepts,
Yeah.
right? Or even new like for example, double elimination.
Yeah.
Like VSB started that for Smash.
Man, it was just FGC.
Dude, it was because we got sick of round robin.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it happened at Evo, and then people just accepted it.
Wait, what? Evo had round robin?
No, Evo didn't have round robin anymore. They just did
Is that
double
double
elim.
elim? I think we were the first one to do double elim for Smash. I think the
so.
whole world is doing double round robin.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure we were the first
Pretty
ones
sure.
to do it.
And then I remember our Smash stream, people would watch it. We would have double digit,
Yes.
Yeah.
10 plus.
10 plus, but we had double digit. But when it comes to like FGC, we don't have anyone. I think Street Fighter 4 we have some because I'm there, but that's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Dude, there's so many stories about like people just coming in. It's like, are you the Ryu?
Yes,
Those are fun times.
but they don't come back.
That's true.
They just come
It's
there
true.
just to take a picture or get me to sign their stick, and then they peace out.
Yeah, we've had a few of those.
We had a lot of those. So, what was unforgettable for you at the Burnaby VSB?
Forgettable.
What happened? I'm pretty sure there's things that I don't know about.
I would say it's probably mostly Smash things then.
Yeah.
yeah. And
Anything
that's the
like
community
That
for it.
fucking bathroom.
What
wrong
happened
with
with the
it?
bathroom?
What happened? Like sometimes I would look up, see two dudes enter the bathroom.
Wait, what? What? Wait, what?
you can't be real.
No, I'm serious.
Look,
Smash or melee?
Smash.
hey man, look,
That was a one stall, right?
that was one stall.
Is someone like shitting in the shower room or something that makes it two stall?
I don't know what happened. They go in, lock the door, and they come out with smiles on their faces.
Oh,
Look, maybe they're just strategizing for the games.
Maybe,
I don't know what
maybe.
happened.
at
It's
least
like,
they.
yo, I got some new tech for
at
you,
least
bro.
they were happy.
Yes.
Nobody came out crying, right?
No one cried.
Okay, that's good. Then they
Happy ending.
I really like the fridge. I miss the fridge.
why?
They stored beer in there. You don't know how much times.
Every time he was streaming, he was drinking beer. I was like, dude, you're drinking again? I was like, yeah,
Oh God,
dude. It was
Dude,
messed
man,
up.
it was
like,
ratchet, bro.
We had my
every week, every fucking weekday or week, whatever. I'm like, I work full time, then come there,
yeah,
stream for like 12 hours or some
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Like, fuck, this is so boring. I need a beer. There's no
Right.
beer around here. I should bring some.
Yeah, exactly. That's Big D.
Dude,
That was you. You were so young.
dude, do you remember the chicken?
Oh,
When it
we'll
launched?
talk about. Yeah, yeah. We'll talk about
dude,
that.
was
We'll
so
talk about.
funny.
Dude, we had so many people. Yeah, he would drink. I was like, dude, there's minors here. We don't have a license. We don't have an alcohol
Selling
license.
shit, anything?
We don't. But then he would just fucking like chugging beers. He has
Don't worry
like
about it.
cans of beers, and then he stream. I was like,
Not cans, never cans.
bottles.
It was always bottles.
Bottles, yeah.
I
Dude,
would-
it wasn't even like it was fully discreet.
Yeah, I was like, shit. I was like, don't drink. And he said, yeah,
no, you didn't say that.
I did say it. I'm pretty sure. I was like, dude, like there's minors here. Like we're not allowed to have this. Like, it's fine. And he's like, there's pictures of me taking pictures of him drinking too, man.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're messed up. And then we started getting offers and sponsors. Not really sponsors, but like offers. And I remember we got hired for Annie Revel.
Yes,
And
and
I was like, hey, we'll give you X amount of dollars. It was shit. Okay.
yeah.
Anyways, but it was really good advertisement, I think, for us.
I think it was something that got us on the map a little bit more.
That and it was different. It's something we never experienced.
Yeah, I think we got some anime players out of that. I think,
We did.
Shoot, what was, it was Savage? I think that was his tag. Savage came from Annie
Who
Revel
the hell was Savage?
from
Oh.
Smash.
Smash 4. The
Oh, Tofu's,
Tofu's brother.
yeah.
Wow, it's not Savage's brother anymore. It's the other way around now.
Tofu.
eh?
Yeah.
Holy
Before
shit.
we called it
Tofu.
Savage Brother.
Tofu, you're relevant now,
You're
bro.
relevant.
Your brother's not anymore.
Yeah.
Your brother came, destroyed Smash 4 scene.
No, he was really good.
He-
I remember
he-
Savage came out of nowhere, right?
Dude. Tofu's brother now, not Savage.
Tofu's brother
Yeah.
came, and then he started beating a lot of people.
Yeah, he made it pretty far during his first bracket.
Yeah, I remember. And there's like,
Yeah.
who is this guy? He's Savage.
Came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere, man.
Came out of nowhere. Bayonetta, like,
Yeah.
and he just like whipped everyone. He was literally like, yeah, literally came out of the blue.
Yep. Yeah, we got a lot of new people who know about us, but not really for Street Fighter. I think Street Fighter scene, they know about us already because we've been running Street Fighter for so long. But we got like anime players, we got Smash players, we got. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
We got some melee,
I think that's it.
dude. But like those event, I think I've told you so many times I don't want to do it anymore. But he's like, you should. It's like good like PR.
Yeah.
Like good advertisement. I was like, I just don't want to do it. You know why we don't want to do it? because the cost doesn't even cover the parking. Just the parking alone and the gas and everything, we have to force to eat expensive food. We're losing money to run that shit. That was stressful, but it did bring in new people, and it was different experience. I don't think you went.
No, I ran some.
Yeah,
You
Long was
did.
there.
Oh, Long was there.
Jackson
No.
was there with me. Long was there with me.
Yeah, we had
Dude, man,
Jackson.
like you said, you talk about double limb, changing from round robin to double limb. Like at any level, I'm like, fuck this shit. Single
Single limb. Yes. So okay. So guys, just for anyone out there that doesn't really go to tournaments, just watching. So double elimination, you have to lose. Like you play against someone, you lose, you're still in the game. You can play against someone else again, and then you continue. Right. Single elimination is like what you expect from an anime. Like, doesn't matter how bad or good the matchup is. You lose that one guy, you're out, right?
No, but I think we had different tournaments.
Yeah,
They're all single limb.
Because
All
like
single limb.
in my mind when I was running it, I thought, when I go to any convention,
Right.
I'm there for like a lot of things.
Everything.
Right.
And basically, I just go to play games just to kill some time.
Right. It's extra, right?
Yeah, so I don't want like
A real
know,
tournament.
come in, play one set, then you have to stand around, wait for like
Yeah,
an hour
yeah,
to play another set. You just like
No,
go
when you
play
told me,
games and
we
go.
should do single limb, I was like, that's the best fucking idea, man.
Dude, it was.
I was like,
It
just
was.
fucking finish this with peace out.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, people don't like Long said, people don't go there to
For the
spend
game.
like 3 hours to
Yeah.
play in a tournament,
Yeah.
right? They want to
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah.
And the thing is, most people in and out or even won't even show up.
And we always just DQ people anyways. They just join
Yeah.
because it's free.
Yeah.
And they ended up having like a 50-man bracket, like half of them are not here.
But the thing is, for the people that did play,
Yeah.
they can say, "Yo, I went to this tournament." Right?
No, and they know about us.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was good. But we never had like our own banner. Even now we don't have one.
We should get one.
They were $200.
Yes. Dude, those are 400.
Anyways, so some people thought that Canadian Joystick's the one running it because Jackson knows how to advertise his brand. He has like
That is
all,
true.
He has everything. You won't miss it. But like VSB, so what's VSB? We're VSB, so we don't even have T-shirts back then. But anyways,
Oh, we have the T-shirts now.
now we don't. We didn't have anything. We didn't have anything. Our logo changed like 50 times. Our logo changed 50 times. Yeah, but we started. I think we ran Anti-Rebel 3 times until
Yes.
I actually told him like.
Yeah.
no,
But-
like we
We ran at
kept
least
on.
4 or 5.
We ran them, but then I think the last few we just
Rent
provided them
him equipment. Yep.
Yeah. And it was Jackson running it most of that
Yep.
time then.
Yeah. I don't know how much they paid Jackson, but then when I gave them the quote for equipment, it was more than when we were running the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was like, this is ridiculous. Because we bring like a whole team of people. But it was worth it for you guys because you guys were there for the pass. Because the pass is like 100, 120 for 3 days.
I mean, it was kind of
Yeah.
whatever. Like, for
For me, it was like nothing because like I always buy like the.
Yeah, you
super
go
early bird.
anyways. Yeah, you guys go anyways.
I buy the super early bird for like $40.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The extra pass I just use.
Yeah, yeah. No, you guys go anyways, but I'm not into those stuff. Just to me, that is really boring. I just go there and sit there. But I have to go because we're a team. We have to go together,
I
right?
remember the one time you went with your friend or something.
My friend?
Yeah, your friend. I don't know who she was. I forgot.
Oh,
her name.
she.
Yeah, she.
don't talk about this then, right?
I don't remember.
It wasn't your girlfriend. You said like
Oh yeah, no. Wasn't that VBR?
no. This was at Annie Revel.
I don't
Like-
know then.
Too many though. I don't remember.
Too many? Damn, too popular.
I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, probably not my. I actually
It
don't
wasn't-
remember.
It wasn't.
It wasn't my girlfriend.
No, it wasn't.
Did
your
I have a
girlfriend.
girlfriend that time?
You said she's like your best friend from childhood.
Damn, friend
Way.
zoned?
I don't remember.
Damn.
I don't even contact any of those.
Damn, Kenny straight up anime pro tag here,
Okay,
guys.
okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I went with her, or I just give her a pass.
No, you went with her. I remember you showing her around.
I showed her around any
Yeah.
rebel. I don't even know anything about any rebel.
You just around with her walking around.
Is she cute?
Bro,
I don't remember.
Is she Asian?
Asian, yes.
it's okay. Don't worry about it, Kenny. Don't think
I
about it
actually
too much.
don't remember.
It was the Annie Revel where I was wearing a Pikachu onesie.
I remember that, but I don't remember the girl.
Damn.
A picture of yours. I don't remember the girl.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
So I mean, yeah, any Revel tournaments were just like hit it.
it was
like,
okay.
just
It was
in
pretty
and then out.
fun, I guess. It was new experience.
Dude, the fun one, in my opinion, was PAX.
Oh, that's after.
later.
That's when we're much more established.
Yeah.
Way after. It's definitely not this episode. But anyways, I think one of the Annie Revel, when we're done, Tamara, who is the executive of the Annie Revel, she gives like this much coupon to Church's Chicken. Yeah. Church's. Remember?
Wait.
Vultures?
I don't remember praying.
No. We prayed after.
We prayed after.
We got
Okay.
this many.
No, that wasn't. But
That was one of the Annie Revel. No, this guy printed more.
no, this guy printed something else.
So
Wait, Peter. Peter, remember.
Peter knows.
Peter.
Wait. No. But there was a Church's Chicken sponsorship.
No.
There was.
They sponsored Annie Revel, and then Tamara's like, "We have this much coupon left. Do you guys want it?" No, we prayed 2 times, which is what I remember. What you were trying to say. The one you were saying, you just kept printing.
That was different.
That's a different one.
That's different.
Yeah,
That's
But
different.
then we got this much.
I
Tamara
don't
gave
re-
it to
I don't.
me.
I remember them having them in like their little bag for all attendees.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that big stack of.
Yo, okay. Can we talk about it, Kenny? Can we
But let
talk
me
about this
finish
one?
that first. Let me
Okay,
finish
okay,
that
okay.
first. This is something else.
This was so
You'll
funny.
mix up your memory, but it's still Church's Chicken.
Yes.
So I got like this much coupon. There's like fucking 200 of them. I'm like, the expiry date is in like 2 weeks. I'm like, there's no way we can eat that many chicken. So I'm like, you know what? When the customers come in, we'll give them one each. Dude, that's a good deal. You pay $5 and you get a fucking full meal for $5, right? You get to play and you get to eat. And then we had a lot of kids. They would come in and was like, oh, this is sick. And they would go off and buy. Everyone started buying Church's Chicken and bring it back to the venue. Because back then we allowed food and drinks.
Yeah,
I didn't find it super messy back then. I didn't realize it was. But like Church's Chicken, like the garbage bin, it will fill up. I was like, I just threw it away, and it filled with like chicken and bones.
Kenny, you're mixing it up. This is when I printed them off, bro. I guarantee you. Yeah. No. But what Kenny's talking
No.
about is specifically what. Okay.
No, trust me. The one you printed is the one that's grand opening for the.
Yeah, that
Church's
was
It
the
Chicken.
grand
was.
opening one,
That's
yeah.
when you.
It's different.
That was when you were like, yo, the garbage cans are too full. I
2
remember.
times. Really?
No, it was. It
But
was
when
this
I
one
gave
time.
oh, you're right. I remember
Yes.
when I gave the coupon,
Yes.
they didn't bring in the food right away. I think
Yes,
they
yes.
did go
Probably eat
Yeah,
at
they
the churches.
eat at churches. Probably not that churches.
Because that
Yeah.
one was grand
that was
opening.
the
It
Yeah,
was
okay, I remember. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You will remember. I
Dude.
just remember there's a lot of coupons. I just gave it to everyone.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, this is great." They would come like the next day again. It's like, "Can I have more coupon?" I was like, "Yeah." It was worth it. They're literally buying food
Yeah.
to get to play at VSB. To me, it was whatever. Right? You came an
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
day. I was like, perfect. Yeah. So we had a lot of like coupons, vouchers from Annie Revel, and it was good. We learned something, and then you can now talk about the Church's Chicken.
Okay, Peter, put up that picture again. Put up that picture again.
I want to use the washroom real quick, but I remember this. This is
Okay, so
gold.
this one was literally the best. So there was a Church's Chicken that opened up maybe a block down where VSB Burnaby location was, and for the grand opening, for some reason they had this coupon online and you could print infinite amount of these. And as you would go to the Church's Chicken, they would be like, "Yo, like I have this coupon. Can I get the like 2 pieces of chicken and fries, right?" And they just like give it to you. So I started mass printing these so that every single person could get one as they come into the venue. And it's like, oh my gosh. I would go up to players and I would say, "Hey, like it's Sunday. Do you guys want to go pray?" And they just look at me. They're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Like, no. And I'd put the coupon right next to them, right? And they just look at me kind of weird. It's like, "Yo, is this guy like trying to like bring me to like a church or something? Like, what's going on?" And they look at the coupon. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm down to pray." Right? And we printed so many that when we went to the actual church's location, their eyes were like deadpan. They're like, "Why am I here? Like, why are we here? Just to suffer?" that was literally their expression. And I think this went on for like 3 or 4 days, right? That was how long the coupons went on for. It was a lot of chicken.
I don't think it was days. I think it was a couple weeks.
It was it? Probably it was a couple weeks. It was just nonstop. We
was
probably got
nonstop,
over like
yes.
$1,000 worth of chicken. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, and then that's when Kenny's part of the story was like, well, everyone just brought back the chicken and the garbage can would just be like top loaded. Do you remember that?
Yes, it was just full of boxes because no one flattened it. They just like put the chicken in the box and put the box in the garbage, and it will just fill up instantly.
Yep. And I felt so bad for the employees at churches because they literally just got bodied by us. Dude, for sure. No, I don't even think they knew about VSB. They were
Hated
probably
us.
like,
They
why,
hated us.
why is everyone coming?
Because we give them out every single day.
It's
We
true.
gave it until the promotion ended. We're like, this is free.
Dude, it was like a week or two. It was,
No, it was like 2 weeks. It was
Dude,
2 weeks.
Dude, it was like 2 weeks of suffering.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone that was there on day one was there after 2 weeks.
How come we had the coupon?
It was just
It was
something you
online.
print.
It was online.
Yeah.
We
Was
just
it?
printed them
But
out.
how come nobody printed them themselves?
With people, no, like it didn't matter.
They probably knew, but this guy was just handing them out to
It's
everyone.
not just that he was leading them.
Yeah.
He would like, yo, guys, come with me. It's like 20 of them. They would go to the churches, and then I went, and then there's always a lineup of our people,
Yeah.
and then the church staff. They were like, dude, these
Dude.
guys just came fucking yesterday.
Dude, just call me Pastor Bay Chiggy, guys. Leading them
shit.
to the church.
Oh, Patrick got him.
Huh?
No, it wasn't free. It wasn't free. We photocopied it. It wasn't free online. Someone gave it to us, and then fucking Clinton's like, "Yo, we should just photocopy this."
We did.
It wasn't supposed to be free. No, it was supposed to be like a
No, I'm pretty sure it
was free.
somewhere online. Like maybe on Red Flag, someone saw it.
something like that.
It was
We
probably
just
on Red
literally
Flag
just
deals.
photocopied it, and then we scanned it, photocopied it, and we just kept printing it out nonstop, and then we cut them into pieces and we gave it to everyone. It was great, dude. That spot was really good
That was
compared
really
to
good.
other churches' chicken. That one is probably the best. Maybe it was free.
Maybe it was the misery.
Maybe.
You go there to absolve your sins, guys.
Yeah, the Smash players love it. They're like, wow, we come here, pay $250. We brought a setup and we get chicken, and then we go back to the venue. I think it was with a drink or without the drink.
No drink.
No drink.
No drink. Dude, that'd be too broken.
I know that meal literally costed like, I don't know, $7, $8, but damn, they.
Oh, because it was this area. It was supposed to be for locals for opening. Oh shit. Clinton would tell us to pray.
Yeah, they're like, guys, go pray, go pray. That's what Clinton says all the time. Everyone comes in, signs up, go pray, go pray. Gives them like all these coupons.
Dude, the kids looked at me. They're like, "Why is this guy telling me to go pray? Like, I'm not here for some church
Yeah.
service." They look at the coupon. They're like, "No, you're right. It is time
Dude,
to
it was
go
really
pray."
bad. I remember Go Thief. You guys remember Go Thief?
I
That
remember.
player,
I
Was it
the
gold?
kid.
The
He was
kid.
like
Yes, yes,
8. Okay,
yes.
he came with another kid. They were 8, but we didn't know better, right? We gave them coupons, and they were gone. And I was like, well, where are the kids? Like, we're supposed to look after them.
Dude, are we a daycare?
No, but like, it's our responsibility. So I didn't think about that. But when they were gone, I panicked. I was like, shit, these kids are gone. Where did they go? They fucking came back with the churches. It was raining. I was like, they're 8. There's no way they know their way. They was like, yo, thanks for the coupon. I was like, okay, you guys are safe. Yeah. They said thank you. Because every time because the counter is really tall, he would go like this. He's like, I want to sign up. And we give them a coupon. And he came back and was like, thanks for the coupon. He came with a friend. His friend was like, what?
Yes.
His friend started with an E. Exile or something.
I
but-
just remember Gold Thief.
Yeah, I remember. Gold
Yeah, I
Thief
remember.
too.
But it was like, it wasn't a good idea. Because if we give it to them, they would go grab it, right? But there were only 8.
Look, Kenny, we didn't. A lot of things were not a good idea.
Yeah, we-
Like, dude,
I panicked, man.
people would come and they drop off their like 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 12-year-old, and they just like peace out for like 8
$5
hours.
daycare. Where can you find that? Where can you find that?
Still happened at Richmond too.
Yep, happened at the
Oh,
Richmond
God.
one. Where can you find that? But damn, I panicked, man. If they fucking go missing
I remember
EG.
after we moved to Richmond, I think Gold Thief just showed up like
twice,
twice.
he looks so different, of course. But anyways,
All the kids are growing up now.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys think about it, VSB Burnaby was 7 years ago.
6 years ago.
Probably 6.
6 years ago.
6?
Yep.
Okay, 6 years ago. That's crazy.
Yep.
6 years. Like that's all of high school into university.
There were a lot of kids.
Yeah.
There were a lot of kids. Like Havoc, man. He was just a baby, dude.
He is still a baby.
He's somewhat an adult, young adult. But back then, he I'm telling you, I don't even know how he gets here, man.
Yeah, that's true. He always came with Keegan.
No, he came alone.
Was it?
He came alone to help me set up.
You're 21? Oh my god.
You're 21?
Ah,
So
Damn.
6-7 years ago, he was what, 13, 14?
6. What's wrong with your
15?
math? It's 15.
Same difference.
But Elliot was young.
Elliot was a baby. And look at him now. He's like the best Smash player we have.
Melee player.
Same difference.
You just offended the whole community.
Bro, I am part of the community.
Look, that's Elliot right there. Look at him. He's like
Yeah.
fucking 5 when he came or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
dude.
Something like that.
Look how focused his opponent is. He's like, yo, man,
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm just...
beat you up. He's like, nah, dude, I can beat you up without looking at the screen. Okay, can you show more pictures, Peter? I think. Yeah, just put like whatever pictures. We'll probably like dig up some memory. Okay, I made these. Fuck.
stupid sign on the wall.
I made these signs. I was like, okay, make it a little bit. We need some decoration.
Oh, my God.
I don't know who I worked these with. Probably someone.
I bet you it was Johnny.
Probably Johnny and Antoine, man. We do like the dumbest shit ever.
You had like a special washroom sign too.
Yeah.
It was like
Don't.
no, the actual, men and women.
Yeah. I had a.
It was
Yeah.
different.
I think
I
it was
forgot how
both.
it was.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. No, I bought a funny one on eBay. It was a really fun. I forgot. It was a funny one. No.
Smile, you're on camera.
No, not that one. There's one for the signage of
Yeah,
like.
the signage,
I
actual,
bought like a very messed up one. It was the one where the arms reached the other one. Yeah, yo, crazy. Clem can remember this. Yes, I bought that.
Yo.
Yes, I bought that. Yo, how can you remember these? Crazy. There was a sign right before walking up that says "Smile, you're on camera."
Yeah, inside the washroom.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
that's
the
so
best.
It was Dan, right? Was it?
Yeah, there was Dan on it.
It was Dan on it. It goes like this. Oh, I thought we
Dude.
needed some decoration.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty funny.
They're pretty good.
But I mean, like,
I think I worked on it with Johnny, I think.
dude, that has Johnny written all over it.
I think he made it. Oh, no, he didn't make it. Someone made it for me. I don't remember his name. Someone made it for me. But anyways. What else? There's too much, actually. Too much. We probably have to see some pictures to remember. Just give some time to Peter.
Oh,
Oh.
Capcom viewing?
This was a Capcom finals with Smash. So this one we had a lot of people. I think we had around 50 people. I think it's on there too.
I think you like made like $1,000 bet with someone.
So usually when I won a lot of money on
Did you?
that. Yeah, I was betting with everyone in America, all over the place, doing PayPal. I think I made 1.6k, 1,600. Yeah, this picture. You're gonna show it to the camera. They'll probably remember at least.
I still can't believe, like, Kenny doesn't have a gambling addiction.
I don't. It was smart, but educational guess.
Dude, it was investments.
Oh, he has it. He has it. So once you find the picture out, yeah, a lot of us we go watch it together. It's really fun. So this one here, I had to hold Michael's hand because that match alone was 800 USD.
No way.
You're
Crazy.
That is when everything started picking back up, like my stock and everything.
Are you just saying that because, like, you won $800 that day, or?
No. In general, everything was getting better with VSB too. So everything was getting better, and then that match, I don't freaking remember who was playing, but then someone was a lot of people were betting with me, like the top players in like Filipino Champ, PR Barra. We have like a Facebook chat just to do the side betting on PayPal. So I had like a booklet. I was writing all the bets, how much, everyone's email, just make sure nobody flakes. And that match alone was 800 USD.
Kenny, you know what else I remember from this?
What?
That you got a ticket before coming.
What ticket?
Yeah, you sped over.
You sped over and you got a ticket just before joining for the viewing party.
I remember now. Yeah.
You're like, you walk in, you're like, fuck, I'm already down like $300.
Yep. I drove 160
Holy
or 140. The ticket was like 278 or something.
dude. So, some guys like, there's a timeline where Kenny lost that bet and everything just went downhill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one overall, I remember I made 1,600 from side bet. Even people at the venue too. I fucking robbed them.
Really?
Yeah.
You probably robbed me too. I don't remember winning jack for that day.
I don't think you used to.
Look, I don't gamble anymore, guys. There's a reason.
You know what I remember? Talking about praying. You pray every single day and night because sometimes we sleep at VSB, right?
Yeah.
You lost your freaking wallet.
I did. I lost my wallet, and I'm like, guys, like this is it. I lost everything.
He lost everything. He was so depressed.
Yeah.
I remember.
And actually, funny enough, that was when I was like, I gotta go get a job. I was like,
Yeah.
that was everything I had.
Yeah. He
So-
lost. I think he lost like $300 in his wallet. He dropped his wallet,
Yeah.
and then we took hours to look for it on the way to churches and back. That I remember.
It turns out it dropped out of my pocket, and some guy pocketed it.
Probably.
No, like I went back. They checked the camera. That's what happened.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah.
then that's how I got started with my new job.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that day was a very rough day for me.
Wait,
But-
remember when you fell at the white spot? You fell?
Oh, I did fell at white spot.
White spot?
Yeah.
With you? I didn't go then.
No. This was a different time. It was winter. I was walking. It was very dark out, right?
Yeah.
And like I didn't expect it, but I slipped on black ice. No joke.
And then?
I mean,
That was
I
it?
got up. Nothing was lost. I was okay, but like I did slip, and black ice did get me. So, yeah, everything was fine. Everything was fine, but I did slip. Black.
Look at Will Chad.
Watch out for black ice. Robbed him of his balance.
And I remember for Street Fighter nights, sometimes we would, I think Long would leave, but then usually I would grind with some of the guys. After we were close, we grind until like 3 or 4
Damn,
a.m.
man. You grind that long with some of these guys, eh?
3 to 4 a.m. And then we would watch the Capcom Cup. Not Capcom Cup, the Japan. They had something going on in Japan.
Japan Weekly?
No. It's like a really big league, like a
Topanga?
Topanga. Yes, it was a big thing back then. Street Fighter,
Yeah.
all the top players, Daigo, Tokido. We would watch them together while playing Street Fighter, and then we fucking stayed there till like 7 a.m. And then we leave, and then I remember we did we did hot pot. I don't think you were there.
No,
that
no,
was
I wasn't.
So,
Hot pot in
So good.
VSB.
I think it was a good time.
It was it was really fun, but it will be the first and last.
It smelled like shit
Yeah.
afterwards.
We literally bought like hot pot, like with gas stove, and then we did 2 tables of hot pot. We built like a super huge giant, 2 of them, 2 big tables with all the setup tables, and then we had like 20 of us after midnight. 20 of us after midnight. Everyone.
There was that random bison from Europe. Yeah, he was just visiting, like, where's your guys' locals and shit, and he just so happened to show up the
Yeah.
night we were having hot pot.
So we were having a regular weekly. Okay, after the weekly, the homies, like Twan and them, we're gonna have like a hot pot after midnight, and then we're gonna do some random shit. We'll play games, we're gonna watch Netflix and chill, and then we're gonna do something. And then there's random bison visiting. So where's the weekly? He's like, oh, you're Air. I was like, yeah. And then we just invited him to the hot pot.
What?
he was there already. We were like, all right.
We had beers, we had everything. It was illegal.
Yeah, I'm sure
It was illegal. We had fire inside the building, and then the whole building, like the inside, smelled like shit.
Okay.
Because we had a lot of meat, we had like beer, we had like a bunch of dudes sweating, and it was the hardest time to clean up.
Guys, I just want to paint a picture here. There's literally no ventilation. I don't think the windows opened.
It wasn't because we were scared that people would find out.
No, like the windows can't even open.
Yes,
be
you
open.
can.
I
Can
Yes,
think
you
they?
can. When I clean up, I always do
Oh,
it. But
shit.
I didn't want people to know because we're so loud.
Oh yeah, they,
And then
they do
like
open.
fucking like steam and shit.
Okay, fair enough.
So what the hell are they doing, right? So the only ventilation was the bathroom's fan.
Yeah.
I did turn it on, but then I don't know who took a shit after, so I had to close the door. And then after I closed the door, I was like, damn it. I don't want to call anyone out, but it was
Yeah.
one of the boys who took a
Yeah,
shit.
this place is just as bad, man.
Well, but at least it's a
No.
bigger space.
Like when
Ventilation is better.
someone takes a shit in the washroom,
I
like,
know.
smell it at the screens. Fuck. Someone took a shit again. Like smelling it while streaming.
I know. So we had a lot of food. So we were talking about like raw meat, vegetables. We had a sink, so we washed our vegetables there. And then I think someone brought like a cutting board, and I would cut up the vegetables. And then after like fucking 6 a.m., we're like all dead. And I was like, oh shit, it's time to go. Let's clean this up. So we took the steaming hot pot. You know, it's still steaming. It's freaking hot. So I think I went out with Jordan.
Yeah.
And then there's a sewer, and then we just dump it in.
No
And then people
way.
are looking at us.
People at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, these fucking like neighbors.
Oh yeah,
you know,
there was like
Oh.
there's
Yo,
like a weed house or something.
Peter, can you go back to the previous picture? So it's so funny. So
you
like,
see the house? That's
the
the only
greenhouse.
house.
no, there's another house to the left.
That's the house.
Is that the house?
That
someone
is the
else.
house. That's
Okay,
the
okay.
only house.
It's just like this random house in like a factory area.
Yep.
Dude, did I tell you they came in once?
Yes,
And I
you
was
did.
like, oh my god, we're gonna get robbed today. Today's the day. Like, it was good knowing everyone. Like, we're gonna get robbed. They walk in like, yo, this place is so cool.
Yeah, we call it the weed house, the crack house. Dude, yeah, the crack house. Look.
Dude.
We were scared every time.
Dude, they came in super chill, then left. That
Yeah.
was it. They
Yeah.
were so chill.
Yeah. And they always have there's always a white guy at the door.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like drinking beer.
Yeah.
He's just like,
always at the porch
yeah.
drinking. Like
He's like, hey. I was like, hi.
Dude, they were nice guys.
6 a.m. There were people. we're like doing this. There's smoke coming out from the sewage. Yeah, that party was
Yo,
it
the
was a
parties
mess.
are lit. Dude, how did I miss this?
How did you miss it?
I don't know. I never noticed any of this stuff.
It was fun time, but it was so messy. I'll
Did
never
you
do
join
it.
them?
What do you mean?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, he's talking about a different one.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
I'm talking about the hot pot one.
Okay, okay.
Everything was
got
so
you, I got
oily,
you.
like the table, because the table it's like wooden table.
Yeah.
It was so messy. I'm not never doing this again.
This is why we go to restaurants or hot pot, right?
Dude, not like everyone needed to help, but not everyone helped. That's
you
why
went to
like,
the crack
I was
house for like 30 minutes.
He went. Who went? No, someone did go. Yeah, Captain Ginyu went. He was. We ran PBR,
yeah.
Yeah.
so Captain Ginyu helped.
Yep.
So we came back at like 4 a.m. Remember, we wrapped up. It was like 4 a.m. He came, and then he was. They were like talking to Captain Ginyu. He was like, "Hey, what are you guys doing this late?" And the Captain Ginyu just went inside the house and then chill with them. And it went with Jeff. I remember Jeff also went. So yo, they're just super chill. I was
Yeah?
like, it's fucking 4 a.m. And they're having a
Dude.
party. They're having a
my
party.
God.
I was like, oh shit. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. I remember that party.
Yeah. So here's an aside, Kenny. Did you ever get on Facebook messages about Vancouver dance battle?
We did. We did.
Can you tell some stories about that?
Okay, so we started getting messages about our dancing schedule. I'm like, dance? I'm like, what's going on? I say, yeah, like, what kind of dance do you guys do? And how do you guys charge? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Then I found out that right across from us, there's a dancing studio. But people found our address instead of theirs. Because I think we're more searched on Google. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dude, the only dance we do is footsies, guys.
No footsies.
No footsies?
Bison. But yeah, I was like, wait, what? Is dancing? We get a lot of weird messages too. Yeah, good old time.
What's your most memorable message?
No, I only remember my messages because I would just tell people like, just go check yourself. I would write that like 5 times a week, and then this guy gets so pissed. He's like, you can't say that to the customer. I was like, Okay, just go check yourself. I wake up, I'm so tired already. I don't want to like go like type like long
It
ass
was at
message.
a point where I was like, "Fuck, I have to answer first before this guy answers."
I was like, oh, it's already done. Great. It's already done. Great.
You should just have to copy and paste.
No, I was always on my phone. I was never at home. I was never at home. When I'm at home, it's when I'm about to sleep. And then I remember I made cheesecake to sell at the venue.
Dude, that didn't work at all.
Dude, there were people who buy it, but then it was so much work. For me, it was okay because I would work and do it at the shop, and people loved it. I'm telling you, did you guys like the cheesecake?
All right, guys. Kenny's cheesecake versus my banh mi's.
Oh yeah, dude, you were selling banh mi's. We were having the greatest time there, man. All these illegal stuff. We're selling food, like raw food, cooked food.
Hey, to be
We're doing hot pot, fire.
by the way, guys,
Bradley's yogurt, I think.
We did that. Dude. We did everything, man.
We just
cheesecake.
See, my cheesecake was
cheesecake was
my
God's
cheesecake recipe was so good.
It clearly brings all the boys to the yard.
Your banh mi was pretty good.
yeah.
It's always sold out,
True.
dude. You
They're
know,
fresh made every day.
dude, that was so smart. Because when I think you only brought it in for Smash,
I think so.
and then you were charging like what, $5,
Yeah.
$5.
and you would sell like 20 of them.
Look at that.
I'm like, dude, this
No,
guy makes
le-
more than me.
No.
I'm not even
Dude.
joking. I walk in. I was like, yo, you want one banh mi? I was like, you sold all of them? Yeah. I was like, dude, this guy just made more than me in like 1 hour. It's like, I didn't even make rent back. This guy's making like fucking banks. But it was really good. I think your mother made it.
My mom made it. So it's
Uh,
fresh made.
It was the best idea ever. I was
But
like,
yeah.
we can sell like udons and everything. We can open like a
We
food
should've.
court. We should have, but then it's like a lot of illegal stuff. We have beer. We have minors. We have.
Dude, I was selling instant coffee for you.
Oh my god.
That was my instant coffee too. That's the funniest part. Kenny was selling pop. I just brought like instant coffee. And I'm like, anyone want coffee? It's like, sure, $2.
I was selling Coke for like $1.
$1.
He was
$1.
selling for $2. I was like, this guy's making bank. Yo, I
FADC
remember
combo.
buying instant ramen once. Oh yeah, I used to sell
FADC combo.
FADC. Why is it FADC?
FADC.
Acronym.
Was it? Yeah.
Food and drink combo.
Yes. Food and drink combo. That's why I came up with that name. Food and drink combo. Who is this guy? Clem. Oh, Clem. Yeah, he remembers everything. That's crazy.
He does, dude.
He does. Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Food and drink combo. The instant noodles with the drink.
Yeah. And that's
we
what
should
I call
have like
it FADC.
sliced cheese or something. That would have been like an extra $1.
Dude, whatever I try to charge is like close to nothing.
Yeah, okay, it's kind of funny. I remember
Because when you sold banh mi for $5, I was like, you're gonna kill the kids. They don't
Why?
have $5. They all bought it.
yeah,
But I'm like,
they're buying food anyways.
but they're complaining about the $2 venue.
dude, they go to Wendy's every time.
I know.
They have money.
That's what I figured afterwards. But in the beginning, I'm like, my impression is that they can't afford more than $3.
That's true.
They would buy banh mi, they would buy drinks, they go to Wendy's. I'm eating instant noodle right here, and then they're eating like a full course meal.
Yeah, I don't think they see much value in.
They're just
Venue.
not. Yes.
It's just venue that people don't see value.
Exactly. So they didn't understand because there's no such business out there. Just don't understand like why do I have to pay to play something I can do at home? But
Yeah.
when it comes to food, they're like, if I don't eat, I'm gonna die.
It's not like that. I think it's like they try to compare it to what they know. So food, they know how much it costs. and,
Right,
like, compare
right,
against
right.
each other. With venue, it's like
Because
I
we
think
make the
it's,
price.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
make the
created it,
price.
right? We created it, and that was like the biggest mistake. But anyways, it did grow. It did grow the space, but it was just rough.
Dude, I remember when you came in, and I remember us going and buying drinks at like the.
Superstore.
It wasn't Superstore.
Wholesale.
Wholesales, yeah. And I remember you coming over and it's like, why am I charging $1 for pop when it costs me $1, more than $1 to buy?
Yes, yeah.
I'm like,
I just want to
yeah.
make it convenient for people so that they don't have to walk in the rain to go get food and drink. It's just like something there
yeah.
for people. And then I'm like, so I learned everything that I learned that was stupid when I started dating Aya. But that would be something else we talk about. she was shitting on me. It's like, whatever you're doing right now is stupid.
Wait, for what specifically?
Like the pricing and the way I run the place.
Did I tell you
Like,
that?
You guys did, but then it doesn't convince me because I just want it to be like accessible, affordable for people. That's all. They come in and play, I don't care, right? But then
Basically, it wasn't meant to make any money.
it was but I was losing money for the longest time, and it was not very smart. But anyway, it did grow, so I think that sacrifice worked out, and then now we're growing. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think VSB Burnaby, VSB Richmond, VR. It was just like
oh
a
that
black hole.
yeah, we'll talk about that. Like that one was worse
Worse?
because the rent is way higher,
Yeah,
and
the
that was
rent
worse.
crazy. It was like 2 times that
Two
of
and a
Burnaby.
half times.
And
that
you
was
had to pay
worse.
for internet. The internet was so shit.
$150. We'll talk about that next time. Otherwise, it's gonna be a super long podcast. But the Burnaby one did build a fundamental for us. We experimented a lot of stuff. I felt it was good. The amount we charged, like $5. If we charge more with our shitty service and knowledge, we probably couldn't charge any more.
Okay. Here's how I always saw it. At VSB, I literally tried to come up with as many ideas as possible
Right.
while I was there. And I think by the time I moved, I ran out of ideas. I could not think of any way to grow the business anymore than that I have contributed
Yep.
at that point.
So, what you guys did gave me a lot of ideas. We had like a setup. We know what to do when we walk in, and I will tell you guys how VSB started growing to how we are right now. So, and I think this will end our podcast. How long did we talk about?
It's been like 3 hours.
Holy shit. Okay. We'll probably have to end this. The mic will cut out.
Clinton,
Oh,
your
mine?
mic
Maybe you're
maybe
holding.
it's low on battery.
Oh.
You can use mine. So when it started growing is when I quit Isami, when I quit my day job. I didn't really need the day job. Later on, I didn't need to because I was teaching Street Fighter online, and I was charging 25 to 30 USD, and I was doing at least 30 hours per week. So that was pretty good money. And then the sushi, I liked it because I want a balance in my life. I don't want to just game because VSB is already gaming. My Street Fighter competition is already gaming. So I wanted that to balance my life. And then Street Fighter 5 was announced. Street Fighter 5 was announced. I'm like, I have never, ever went full-time in gaming. Street Fighter 4, I never practice. My practice is when we do the monthly, when we go to majors. When I'm home, sometimes I will do training mode, but I don't have much time to practice. I'm like, maybe if I go full-time, I'll be crazy good in Street Fighter 5. The beta came out. I think we all played at FVSB for like a week. We were lying to ourselves, man. This game is good. I was like, oh, we like it. This game is good. Everyone was hype. Okay, and before the game was released, I think it was a few months prior, I told my boss that, sorry, man, I gotta quit. He's like, shit, you can't quit. Like, you're the main guy here. If you quit, we're like fucking done. I was like, no, there's always someone that can replace me. So I told them, I was like, I will leave when you guys find a new head chef. So it took them like forever. They still couldn't find one. I think they purposely didn't find one to keep me there. But I'm like, you know what? This game is coming out. I'm gonna go full time. I'll see how well I'll do. I quit the job, and I'm like, okay, Street Fighter 5 comes out. I don't play this game full time. I play all the time. We would grind until like 5, 6 a.m. We all thought we liked the game. 1 month later, this game is shit. That's when VSB grow. The reason why is because I don't play Street Fighter 5. I literally said, this game is not for me. I don't like it. I lost a lot of followers too. I'm like, I hate this game. I'm going to quit. And I lost a lot of followers. Our weekly one went consistent 20 people, 1 to 3 people after I announced that. You remember?
I don't remember.
It literally went with 3 people for a weekly, and I think it was like Jeff and then someone else. I was like, oh shit, I killed the scene. And Nate messaged me. I remember. He was like, you're an influencer. When you say something like that, people will follow you. And then people actually did. And we started to not have Street Fighter 5 weeklies. And literally, our consistent 20 something went to like 3. No weekly. And then a little bit more. I'm like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. So, since I am not having a day job, I was just doing side stuff, investment. So, I pursue all my time into VSB. So, I would fix stuff. I would learn how to make graphics. I would do research. I would think about a better system, try to bring more people in, and then we started growing. I think why we grow like now is because I just went full time with VSB instead of having a day job. So I would try to.
I'm really impressed.
Why?
For one thing, like you do all the graphics.
Yeah.
And they actually look super good.
Oh, thank you.
I have to agree. They look really good.
So in the beginning, I had no clue. You guys have probably seen like really early on ones, and you have example. You're
just,
calling out my graphic. You're saying it's bad.
When you see graphics, it's all Kenny.
Yeah, all the graphics
I think
you
you
see.
use Canva.
Canva.
I think Matt told you about.
He told me about it, and there's template. I just learned from the template. And no, not all the graphics. Some graphic, Alec does them. Well, but he doesn't do the graphic. He does the logo overlays and stuff.
Yeah.
Those stuff I can do it, but Alec is really good at it.
The event banners and like promotions.
This is later on. In the beginning, but I learn more. I try to learn more of these stuff. They were funny as fuck. Yeah, honestly, it was because of Street Fighter 5 we became who we are. If it wasn't Street Fighter 5 being so shitty, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't care about VSB as much. It would just still be at that location, and we're just still doing like the
wouldn't
same.
be at that location.
Well, not that location. That one we would have to. We'll still be at some sort of location, and we're still doing the same stupid shit. But then that gave me a lot of time. I'm like, okay, this can be better. I would do a lot of research. I would look at how people in Japan do it. Oh no, that was not even a thing yet. I would look at like Team Spooky, how they do it. I would look at Wednesday Night Fight, how they do it, and I would learn from that. And then I would try to communicate with the players. I never did. And I communicate with the players, with the community. I would ask them for their opinion, and that started growing. So thank you to Street Fighter 5 in a way, but because of that, I don't really play fighting games anymore. But then we now have a better community, a better setup.
So would you say it should have been SFVSB?
SFVSB? What do you mean?
Street Fighter 5 SB? Vancouver
No,
Street Battle?
no. Our main community is not Street Fighter 5 anymore. So hopefully Street Fighter King of Fighter comes out, I'll like the game, and then Street Fighter 6 comes out, I'll like the game. And I think now I purposely don't, because now we can offer jobs too. It's crazy, right? When we are like fucking wearing the same underwear, we're sharing the same underwear, and now we're offering jobs.
Any little money you make, you just spend it on jobs now.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
So you're back where you started.
No, it's okay now, as long as it's sustainable now, right?
I think it was better. Long and I were basically volunteers for the old VSB, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like, we were making boatloads of money off old VSB.
It's not even about the money.
Yeah,
Like,
it's literally just about the community.
I don't even know how much hours I put in this shit.
Too much.
Too much hours, and I don't even know how much money I made from like fighting game tournaments.
Right. Yeah.
Over like 7 years. Like,
Right.
I honestly, I don't know how much you think you gave me.
Exactly. It's just not even exactly. We're
Yeah.
just all losing.
So, guys, literally VSB is just a passion project, guys.
It still is. So, and I'll tell you guys this: it will not last forever. That's for sure. I know one day I probably won't do it anymore. Right now I'm still very passionate because I still am happy to see everyone. I'm proud of how we grew this place, but personally, I just don't play fighting games, and I feel like I'm scared. I'm scared that one day I lose that passion. And if one day it feels like work, I know that I don't want to do it. Whatever I do is something that I like. So I hope you guys would, don't take this for granted. Come when you can. And I mean, I think the brand will probably be here until when you guys don't need it anymore. Like when the community, like we don't need VSB anymore. We don't go there anymore. But when I see the same people or new people coming in, they would tell me that this place is awesome. I had so much fun. I met a lot of friends. That kept me out of danger, kept me from doing bad stuff. I met my besties from here. Those are the reason that I would keep running it. But I'm afraid that one day I'll be like, I don't want to do it anymore. But I know, Peter, the whole team, our team went from just 3 of us, and now we have 11, 12 of us. And when they're here, we don't need to be here, and they'll run the space. But I
don't know about that, man.
Well, not yet. But if we do want to, we definitely can. Because Peter here, he can definitely learn from it. We'll talk about Peter and Alex's involvement next time. But these guys are amazing, and I think they can do it if they want to. I mean, if we want to let them do it. But yeah, I am.
Honestly, I thought we were done.
I thought we were
Over
done
COVID.
for the longest time. I thought we were done for the longest time.
Someone offered to buy, my equipment, my stuff, and I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't get rid of this because I don't know if we're coming back. And I asked you, are we coming back? Because I
didn't know.
I was ready to jump ship.
Yep. I didn't know too, honestly. No, not even COVID. Before COVID, at the Richmond area, that's a different struggle, which I'll talk about next time. But that time, there's so many times I thought of quitting, too many times, because it was just even harder to sustain than the Burnaby one, because the rent was ridiculous. If you guys just go on Craigslist, just search up anywhere, you find somewhere 300 square feet in Richmond that costs $3K rent. So you can imagine our space was 4.5K square feet. You guys can imagine. I just did it. Yeah. So right now I'm still very passionate, especially when we run big tournaments. Same as Pinnacle. I didn't want to run it. I'm this is so stressful. But whenever I run it, I'm glad that I did.
No, I'm not glad I did.
You're not glad.
Dude, man, I was so pissed off I had to stream Pinnacle.
I know.
I was so mad. And you know what's the most annoying part? After Pinnacle, fuck this shit. So stressful. And the most common comment is I can't wait for the next one. I'm like, fuck.
And we're already planning the next one. It's getting hot. Yeah, because who knows, maybe one day I would just wake up and yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. There were so many offers when we announced our closure at the Richmond one. Not the Richmond, there's still the Richmond, the one at the VR. There are so many offers. I was so surprised how many of these people know about VSB. And we're talking about, these are organizations. These are people with money. They want to buy VSB. So this brand, there's value in it. But to me, it's just us. But then to these business people, there's value. So I know there's value. So one day, even though if I'm not running this anymore, I'm sure someone will probably take over. But I'm afraid that day would happen because we only grow older, right? So I just hope Street Fighter 6 is not shit. Or maybe if Street Fighter 6 is shit, I'll take this to another level. But who knows? But I'm just saying, if you guys never been to VSB, I really recommend you come at least once. And who knows, it will be your first time or your last time, right? So definitely don't take it for granted.
You know what, Kenny? This might be a good segue for the thing that you're participating in right now.
Oh, yeah. And also,
oh, God.
Guys, vote for me if you haven't. I'm currently number 1. Peter, go.
No.
What? I gave you the link. You don't know how to do it? Oh, shit. All right. Guys, go.
We need long.
We need long.
Okay,
no, I'll show you guys.
Post the link into the chat.
Oh, post a link into the chat.
I can't
Vote for that every day. Oh, Tuan gave us some. Oh, we got good stuff. We got good stuff. Okay, wait. We got a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna send it to Peter.
What is this?
This
the
is
building?
when. Oh, it's good stuff, Tuan. You guys probably didn't even see it. Peter, I'm gonna send it to you. Can you put it on stream? So yeah, if you guys didn't vote for me, and I'll promise you, 25K every single dime will go back to like VSB. I won't even use a dime for anything personal.
Wait, Peter needs to post a link though.
Yeah, I post that link. But currently I'm number 1, so do that every day until the end of the year.
Yeah, guys, it's not even like a one-time thing. It's literally every day.
The
Same username every time, Kenny? Or
yeah, I entered because I felt it was easy to win
okay.
with everyone's support. And then the 25K, I can use it for our events. We can probably put it a prize pool. We can buy like PS5.
How did you find out about
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then every dime will go back into VSB. I promise you. I will use it for setup, prize pool. I'll even give like a full week of free venue. What's something like
a full
that?
week of free venue?
Whatever.
Dude, what is this? Church's Chicken?
Whatever. And then whatever, right? We'll just use that.
It's just 25K, not 25 million.
It doesn't matter, man. 25K, we can buy setups. We can buy like fucking a lot of PS5. We can buy the Steam Deck.
Anyways, guys, just jump, vote for Kenny while we can.
Every day. Every day.
Every day,
Keep
according to
making
Kenny.
sure that I'm number 1 in my group.
Bookmark it, and then we'll see if once Kenny wins, if it's actually
Yeah, I
legit.
don't know if it's. I think it's legit, but I don't know. Anyways, I sent the pictures to Peter. Those pictures is when we buy Grand Blue DLC. I bought them already during Pinnacle. You didn't know, Doc. Every setup has full DLC now.
Bro, who even plays Grand Blue nowadays?
Hey, you're calling out the community.
You're right. I'm sorry.
That game
I'm
is
sorry.
dead.
I'm sorry. I'm
Game is
sorry.
dead. Game is dead.
I'm joining Melty now, guys. Please don't leave.
Yeah, and so the pictures I sent Tuan are the pictures that when we were building the Burnaby location.
Cool. So
I
Peter's
didn't
gonna
even know
pull
he
those
took
up.
those pictures. Yeah, you can pull those up. I didn't even remember about those pictures. Yeah, the images. I made a lot of images, and I just learn. I keep learning.
That's good.
I would like.
Actually, you know what? Kenny brings up a good point. That's a funny picture too. That was when I had a bit too much. But there's one piece of advice that Kenny has given me that has stuck with me to this day, and it's
I gave you advice.
you did.
It wasn't like shitty advice.
Surprisingly not. Like I remember when I was working at VSB, I was like, Kenny, I'm thinking of like getting a part-time job while like VSB is open during the night, right? Maybe
Yeah.
I could do something a little bit during the day,
Mm-hmm.
right? And just make a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, looking at Metrotown. There's some stores there, and you literally do nothing for like 4 or 5 hours. Just do that, and I go back to VSB, finish
Mhm.
that, and then that'd be a day, right? And you told me this. You're like, don't pick a job that you don't learn anything. Pick a job where you learn something.
Yeah.
Right. That really stuck with me.
Because, yeah, sorry, go
no,
on.
go on.
Because like a job, if you guys are doing a job just for the money, you'll hate your life. I'll tell you that. You'll hate your life. Even though, right now, VSB is doing decent. We're sustaining. We can give jobs to people. But if I don't like VSB and I feel like it's work, I won't continue this. So same with jobs. If something, if you're liking, if you like your job, you'll keep doing it. It's fun. You'll learn something. But if you do something that you feel like I can't learn anything from it anymore, maybe it's time to move on. Unless you have a job like Long's.
Why keep on talking about me?
No, even if you hate it, but they pay you so well, it's worth your stress and everything, right? But if you're getting,
It's like VSB,
oh,
except I don't get paid jack shit.
right?
So I mean, to kind of Kenny's point, it's like you have to strike a balance with both. I think,
Yeah.
right? It's like if you're not learning something from your job, your time's not being used towards something productive.
Yeah.
So that really stuck with me because throughout my entire career, it's always about, well, what can I learn from this? What can I take away from
Yeah.
this? And the moment you hit the point where you can't learn anything anymore, that's, like Kenny said, probably the point you want to switch.
Yeah, I think a job is like, it's like school, except they pay you. It's like co-op. You actually do it instead of you textbook and everything, right? So I
A
think
job is really will take up like a lot of your life.
Yeah.
if you just 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, then that's 40 hours a week.
Yep. Or just doing the sake for survival, but try to find something that you like, you can learn, you get paid and invest into yourself, and I think that's very important. And then you get to know yourself more too.
Yep.
That's something I learned. I think it was really important. Okay, so now we're gonna talk the pictures that we did for. So these were the boys.
Look at
Oh,
that.
that white guy is
I forgot his name, but I know
Finn.
he played like Yun. No,
Finn.
Finn.
Finn. He lives in Richmond.
Huh.
I remember.
Wait,
Finn.
you're telling me the cupboards and stuff were not there at all?
What
The
cupboard?
cupboards?
Sorry,
It was empty.
I'm losing like I don't know where this is.
This is Burnaby.
I know, but like
There's a main room.
I can't tell what's
This
what.
is where the TV and the cupboard was.
You see the
Cubby
TV
hole?
right there in the corner. I bought a brand new TV. It was dumb as shit. I should have bought like a used one.
What's that black thing I see on the left side?
Tables?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
What is that?
I don't know. Curtains? Those are the cubbies that were by the door. We had a cubby at the door. No, we
Yeah.
didn't have it until much later.
Sorry,
We
okay,
have-
I think I understand what I'm looking at now. Sorry. I think I just couldn't recognize what everything was.
Those are the better chairs. These chairs,
Those lasted a while.
those are better, but they're like 25 instead of 10 to 15. So it's like double the amount. So I just went cheap, and then after I went backwards. I'm like, dude, it's worth the money.
Yeah, dude.
It's worth the money.
Because like you replace these $10, $15 chairs so often.
I only have so much.
That's true.
All right, next picture, please. These are all the tables. Look how many tables. This is almost 20 tables. I was so
Holy.
stupid too. I just bought enough to fill up the place. I should have buy some, run the place first, and then see how it goes. But I always go all in before I start.
Go hard or go homeless, man.
Yeah, I went homeless.
Shit.
I went homeless. But now I learned better. I wouldn't. Let's say if there's a new game. Hey, this is the same. I wore it yesterday. I still wear the same. I'm telling you, all my clothes are still the same.
That's like long.
Well,
Hey man, I
For
used to
him.
wear jeans back then.
yeah.
That's
but
true.
for
You only
him,
wear
it's
shorts
good.
now.
I can't afford clothes. That's why.
Oh shit.
I wear the same shit.
Dude, I still wear the same stuff. This one's the VSB shirt though. I mean,
But they're the good stuff.
this is the
If they still laughs, we know it's good stuff. So these are the walls that we put up, and then Finn was helping us paint it. Otherwise, it would look like this, literally. Yeah. And then we had a storage there. We had a storage.
It wasn't really a storage. There was a curtain there.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
storage.
I mean, it was hidden.
Dude, for a fact, I know that the Smash players go in there, or Melee player.
For what?
I don't fucking know. Let's not talk about it.
Same
It
thing
was
with the washing, man.
it was dark.
Stuff happens.
Sometimes I see two of them go in. I was like, oh, they probably talk about like strategies and stuff, but it takes them a while to come out.
It's a
Okay,
happy
next picture,
strategy.
please. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happened there, man. Yeah. That's,
Johnny
that's
looks so
White-
young.
Johnny still looks young. We all still look the same. And then we have White Gun there fixing the lights. He set up the TV right there. He hit the cables too, so it looks
Wow.
clean. Yes. Yes.
White Gun MVP.
That sofa lasted so long.
That
The
sofa.
entire VSB, it was there.
It was there at the last one, but I finally sold it because we can't fit it here. That couch is the casting couch.
Jesus Christ.
Pardon?
I think one of the legs did break.
It did break, and then I tried to replace it.
How did it break, Kenny?
I don't know. People were
Too
sitting
much
on it.
people were sitting on it.
Oh, is it?
Dude, you know at the VR VSB, this can only fit 3 people. Fucking like 6 people would sit on it.
Oh yeah, it broke at UVSB.
God damn it. Anyways, next picture. Well, those are the tables. I only sent you 4. We only saw 3 though. Oh, okay, my bad. Wait, I have 5 here. Well, that's pretty much it. Might be. No, there's another one, but it's. I'll send you. Yeah, that one's the last one. Because if it wasn't for White Gun, the whole project would have probably cost me another 3,000 or something.
White Gun MVP.
Wait, what is this? Starting soon, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had the setups there.
I
Oh.
think the couch orientation changed like 4 times.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to make it like a very cozy place where people come in and feel like home, and literally they felt, they just treat it like home.
I still have the Miku from VSB.
Why do we have a Miku?
Long bought it.
Oh, yeah,
Miku?
You want that fucking
The pillow?
Yeah, the pillow.
Man, he always buys shit and put it there, and it's like waste of
Dude,
space.
I remember.
And it's huge.
Dude, I'm like, what we're gonna do with it? We're gonna throw it away. I'm like, dude, that's such a waste. I'm not gonna do anything with it, but it's such a waste. So I hid it in the closet.
Yeah.
My family found it. They're like, Clint, what the fuck is this? I was like, oh god, not like this, not like this. Like, I stuffed it in like a garbage bag and stuffed it in the corner of the room where nobody else should find it, and I haven't touched it ever.
So they thought you hid it on purpose.
Exactly. That makes it even worse.
Oh no.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no. Oh yeah, CJ did leave us a titty mouse pad.
It wasn't a titty mouse pad.
Dude, like he left it with you, I think.
It wasn't a titty
And I
mouse
found
pad.
it in the bin. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, it wasn't a titty mouse pad.
It was more than titty mouse pad. We're not gonna go into that, but
It was a booty mouse pad.
oh my god. Oh, right, you're right.
It's a booty mouse
But
pad.
there were like
I swear it wasn't me.
anyways, I'm like, what the hell is this? So, oh, it's CJ's. I was like, okay, is he gonna pick it up? Yeah. And then he never picked up until we moved to the VR one. Yeah.
Because I kept on remembering, like, going through boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
I
we
always
always
see
see
that
that.
fucking
Mouse pad.
booty mouth.
We always see that. I was like, why is it still here? Until Richmond VSB, yes. He didn't pick up until like years later.
Oh,
It was
CJ.
haunting us. Whenever we open
Haunting?
the bin, we see that.
What did I
And
think of it?
Exactly. I was like, what? It's like, what is this? I was like, it's not mine. It's like, why do you have this? I was like, it's not mine. Every time we open a bin and she's organizing for us, it's like, what is this? Right? I would have to explain that to CJ. And then she wouldn't believe me because he never picked them up. So after years and years, we still see it. So she thought it was mine. And finally, CJ took it.
Okay. Actually, did you just give it to him? It sounds like an easy cop-out, Kenny.
No.
CJ was actually yours, bro?
He's using every day, man. I'm telling you.
I don't know. In what way?
He's using every day. Hey, Glenn. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, God. I think that's pretty much it. If it's the Burnaby one.
Well, it was someone else's?
about the end?
Oh, no.
The end?
And they gave it
I
to
don't
me,
think
and I
we
was
have
like, sure.
We don't have to say about that.
I never really saw the end, though. Kind of disappointing. Because I was on vacation.
Oh,
The
so
end of what?
VSB when we had to move.
We're going to be.
So I just can't. I don't have a space for all these stuff. So we had to move and sell all the stuff. People come buy them. I just post it on Craigslist. People would come buy them. I would give dibs to the community first. So some TV tables, some tables I couldn't get rid of. I literally had to sell it for like $5. I bought them for like
Really?
$70. Yes, there's no way for me to store them. I don't even know where we can go next because I had to go. We had to close, so I can't like, oh, I'm gonna find a new space and then move the furnitures in, right? So I had to sacrifice and sell them off. And anyway, so I was looking for a new space. It took me a very, very long time. I found one. It was somewhat affordable on Kingsway. I was trying to keep it in Burnaby. I felt like it's the best location, central for everyone. I found this space. I think you went as well.
Yeah, I did go. It was on Kingsway and
Kingsway
Joyce.
and Joyce.
Not Joyce.
But they're
Blue Brick.
somewhere like
Blue
that.
Brick.
Yeah, but there wasn't like SkyTrain, but it was somewhat affordable. I remember it was like 4,000 for the rent. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, we'll just use this space. 4,000. We're not gonna do that $5 bullshit anymore. If we do it 10, and then we did the calculation, we could probably break even. So this might be the space. And it was it was somewhat big. It was almost the same size as the one at Burnaby, except without the two separate rooms.
Yeah, it was slightly bigger.
It was slightly bigger.
was
It's like a
kind
one
of
space. But then it was not renovated, so I was like, "Fuck, I'll do pay for renovation, but whatever, right?" And then
Issue was licensing.
yes, the zoning was a difficulty. So I went to the city. It took me hours and hours, days and days. I would go there. I have to wait for like 6 hours just to talk to them. They would give me new information. I have to research on new
I
stuff.
remember you told me that they said that it'll take like years.
Yes.
Because you need to rezone the area.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know if anyone knows, but apparently, like arcades and shit is like adult entertainment.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your zoning
What?
needs to it's for real like adult entertainment. So your zoning must be like the same zoning as nightclubs or some
Yeah,
shit.
there's a specific code for it. So we can rezone it. It'll work, but it's going to take a long time and a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Because I have to rent the space first before I rezone it. If someone rents the space, then we lose the space after I rezone it, right? So I'm rezoning for that person.
And
so
I think that person just said, just go to Richmond. You can get a space in like 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Wait, does it not have the problem?
no, because
Yeah.
there's a
That's
less.
Why, that's why there's like so much arcades and shit everywhere.
Because Richmond is, yeah, and I live in Richmond. But anyways, we'll go into that next time. But next time before that, there are people that I want to mention. We'll talk about Peter's involvement. We'll talk about Alex's involvement. Because this is still in Burnaby, kind of. No, Peter didn't really get involved until Richmond, right? Yeah, but we're still somewhat involved. So we'll bring you on next time.
He
Is
can buy a lot.
He can
but
buy
I
a
don't
lot.
think he was like actually running anything yet.
No, he wasn't. but
Peter was very consistent as a player.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
He
We'll
always
talk about
came.
that. We'll talk about it next time. We'll let him talk about his story. What else? I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like
Did
the.
we miss any epic stuff? I don't think we missed any epic stuff.
epic stuff?
There's too many, man.
There's a lot of stories. We could always talk about it next time if it comes up.
That time you dashed Captain L's dreams.
Oh man, there's
What?
so many. So
VSB finals, man.
so yeah, there was
When he threw the controller?
no. So there were times where the players would get very passionate about the game, and depending on if they win or lose, they may throw the controller. And I think this was a very important tournament.
So this is what happened. VSB finals. It was only payout to top 2,
Yeah,
not like top 3.
No, we did the evil flight.
Yeah, Evil Flight.
Dude, that was
and
so
then-
stupid, man. I lost so much money. I
and-
don't even know why I did that. I felt like I'll give these players a chance to shine.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they would go to a big event.
got
It's a lot
bopped.
of money. No, it's a lot of money. I did fly them.
Yeah,
Oh.
but did they get bopped?
Evil Flight, and the second place gets like 50% of their Evil Flight.
Yep.
So it was Captain L versus Focus, and Captain L always got second. Like most
It's
of
always
the time,
like
second.
Big D, Focus, and
Why don't we just show the clip?
what is there a clip?
There's a clip.
Really?
There is a
It's-
clip.
It's somewhere. You have to find like the timestamp.
Don't
But,
worry
uh,
about it.
Anyways, like
Let me say the line though.
so usually it's Big D versus Captain L second. And for this final tournament where only top 2 gets pricing, so it was Focus versus Captain L losers finals. And it was close. I think it was 2-2. And then Captain L tried to like edge guard Focus, and Focus just did like a standard, the vanish recovery, the
Up B
up B
with Sheik,
with Sheik.
and then
So it actually has a hitbox which killed Captain L, and he was like so distraught after that. It's
Yeah.
like he always got second, but
Only that time when it mattered,
mattered
He
the
lost.
most
He
to
choked.
get that fucking
he finally
second.
lost to him.
Like he sometimes got first, but this time you had to get second.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh my gosh," he was so salty. And then he like just stood up, walked over to the counter. You weren't even paying attention. Like you were paying attention like when it ended, but you were just playing like mobile games or some shit.
no. I never played mobile games.
game never released it back then.
No.
you were like paying attention to something else.
I was probably like reading manga or something. But anyway, so at the desk, I look over and I see like a vanish kill, right? And I just, without thinking, I was like, I guess Captain L's chances just vanished. And if you go back to the same video, right, you can actually hear that line inside the video after it ends. And then I think Focus just left the room. He's like, "Yo, I'm out. I'm out." He left the room, and everyone just like shocked. No one said a thing. It was like dead silence.
Didn't he throw a controller there?
No,
No.
He was
Oh,
just
that was a different one.
he was just like silent, and then
He wasn't silent. He walked over to you and you said that, and he let out like.
He was about to punch you out.
he didn't.
He was about to punch you out.
didn't. I was surprised he got away with that. Honestly,
Someone need to clip this and send it to him right now. Oh my god.
It was such a.
Didn't he throw his controller once?
A lot of people threw controllers back then.
dude, throw control is like classic. Do you remember
Class. I didn't know about it. but I
Darian?
didn't- Who's Darian?
SB.
SB got one. Like
Oh, he did.
He got wobbled.
I don't know about this. 'Cause
He
you
got
guys were
wobbled.
there.
it was with Big D Darian. So I don't think anyone knew how to fight ice climbers or something.
Just don't get hit.
Like, because Dawson, he just played in tournament. He never
Right.
like played friend. He usually just plays friendlies with Smash 4,
Yeah.
and whenever he played Melee, it was just tournament or he doesn't play.
Yeah.
So no one knew the matchup that well, and he just wobbled Darian one
Yeah.
time, and he just like after he beat him.
Yeah.
Dude,
No, I remember. You guys showed me the clip. I think Captain L lost, and he threw his controller towards the garbage bin. And then I think someone was mentioned, oh yeah, remember that time when Landon threw his controller to the garbage bin? And he's like, excuse me, it was the recycle bin.
wait, was it me?
No, I don't know. I remember that.
Dude, what I remember from VSB is anytime someone gets really salty, it would always be a chant of, "Yo, who's mad?
Who's
It's
mad?"
either you or me." And we're always egging people on.
And then we just keep saying that now at the Richmond. So now whenever someone drops something and we hear something loud, the whole venue goes like, "Who's mad?" So that's classic. That's classic. That's classic.
Oh my god, dude, we gotta find that clip. That's so funny.
There's too many funny clips.
Dude, there was so many times. It's like, damn. Honestly, like, yeah, old VSB would just ratchet.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I remember a color. No, not a color match. I think it was a color match.
Oh
Color match.
yeah,
Fuck. I don't want to rag on Captain L again.
it wasn't.
No, it was first. It was like Captain L versus I think Bishley.
Another
They were
Pikachu,
playing,
right?
No, they were playing Fox Diddles for color. So like I think the loser can't use like their color.
But Captain Mel doesn't even use Fox.
Exactly. So I think I forgot who won that one. I think maybe Captain L won. I'm not sure. Anyways, so then Dawson comes over and he said, "Wait a second, you're not even a Fox main. You can't do that." So he challenged him to a Pikachu mirror match.
And he won? Oh,
he
I don't
won.
remember.
Dude, was it Goggles Pikachu?
Yeah, I think goggles. He was
Damn,
so
you
he
just
couldn't
stole the goggles?
Big D, man.
That was like so. It was like, I think it was good, and then the ending was so salty. Like I just deleted the video because of like, he's gonna get memed on too hard. So I just deleted the
You
archive.
deleted the video?
I deleted the archive.
Damn! Censorship at VSB at its finest?
Big D, man.
I didn't know this was a thing. Dude, I remember one of the tournaments, like one of the parents like, "Yo, I wouldn't let my kids go because there's a guy named Big D." And it's like, his name's Dawson. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Like, I'm like, what?
We had some really bad names before, I remember.
Bro.
I remember. But then, yeah,
Have a nice day.
I think, no, that's the current. Those are good names.
I like cats.
I love my cat.
I love my cat.
Yeah, that one got a lot of new people who don't play like Street Fighter and stuff, but they play all kinds of different games. It was good.
Yeah.
We would build an anime community. I remember I used to run a.
Show you my Jinjin.
Show you my Jinjin. It's like I made it the last VSB, not the Burnaby one. Oh, was it the Burnaby one?
Oh my god, what are these names? Izuku? Itu Ziku? What does that mean?
Zeku.
What's Zeku?
I use because Zeku is the character from Street Fighter 5.
Okay.
So Peter's gamer tag is Itu Deku.
okay.
And I named myself Itu Zeku. Because that character is Zeku. I was using Zeku at that time.
Black Power Ranger.
Dude, it's still my favorite Power Ranger. Okay, come on, guys. It's still my favorite Power Ranger.
The elephant one?
What elephant went?
Mammoth.
Mammoth, yes.
Mammoth.
Mammoth Power Ranger.
What's wrong with that?
Yo, he has
There's
the biggest
also
trunk.
James Bond 911.
James Bond 911. I show you my Colleen.
I just show them whatever character I have, man.
Want to see your colon? Oh my god. Dude,
Yeah.
some of these names though, they're pretty godlike.
Like, we have so much fun. But then now is like a lot of censorship now. We got to be more professional, and we are more professional now. So, but the fun is still there. The
Bro.
fun is still there. It's not as fun as before, though. Definitely.
Honestly, I can't tell if, like, we're all more restrained than we used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Except Long, maybe. Long's always been the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've always shown restraint.
Yes.
Long has the
Because-
most restraint.
Someone
Kenny
has to.
Kenny has definitely grown a lot in terms of restraint.
It sucks, but we have to. It sucks, we have to,
I'm
but
surprised. Like now in the messages, you don't use lead speak anymore.
I cannot. It's like I told you, like when Street Fighter 5 came out, that's when I grew and I try to make this more proper as a business and a passionate project. And that's when we grew, and that's when everything changed. Like signing up on a paper is just like the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah.
People come and use a pen and sign up.
Remember, like I tried to like convince you to use Google Forms.
I just like technology and Kenny, it doesn't mix.
I know that. That's why I took.
So
it
when you
so
tell me that, I'm
long.
like, dude, how do I do this? When you tell me that, I'm like, Google
I tried to
Forms.
make everything so like foolproof.
Yeah.
You still fuck it up somehow. Like, I'll just talk.
So every morning before I open, I would like draw lines, and I would start like organizing, player name, tournament, etc. I would take time, like 15 minutes, to write those out and draw it. But we didn't. It did not convince me until we ran packs.
Yes.
It was packs. I was like,
I-
oh shit, this is godlike.
I had to like just do it myself and just show you how easy it is.
Yes, I was like, oh, this is easy. I'm pretty stubborn, really. I usually just go. I don't like changes.
Hey,
Yeah, so it's bad. It's bad. But
bro, like the fact that we went from you come in and then we write your name down to you come in, you write your name down
Yes.
to you come in, you write your name down, and I have these lines set up for you to check off what game you want to play.
yeah,
To actual Google Docs is quite the evolution.
like, right now it's like just copy pasta.
It is copy pasta. Now when I look at it, I'm like, why do you have Excel now? Like, what
Don't
the
worry
hell
about.
is this?
Don't worry about it. We grew. Now we're still growing. Okay, we grew.
Dude, is Challenge dead to you guys now?
Salon is
Challenge is done.
dead. It's unfortunate, but I still think it's one of the best platforms to use. It's just really easy to use.
Wait, is it
It's
dead?
easy.
Dead?
It's easy to use.
No, it's still there, but nobody uses it anymore.
I see.
No people use it.
Smash GG is just
No,
more...
I think like
It's just ever since the online era,
yeah,
you just need like people with accounts and sign up.
and then pre-registration, and
Yeah.
you kind of need it to do seedings and stuff. It's just more convenient, I would say.
But
Yeah.
so
Slow. I hate
so
Smash GG.
slow.
Sorry, Smash GG.
Dude, we're never gonna get a sponsorship now.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Smash
we
GG
never
will go
will.
slower now. I
Is
don't
it gonna
know
throttle
how.
you specifically? It's like, yo, VSB is running a tournament.
They
throttle,
do follow
throttle,
us. Huh? They do follow us.
throttle.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, it's really slow. But when it comes to challenge, it's like quick. Oh, we
Challenge
fucked
is-
up. We fix it right away.
Bro,
When Smash you, if we fuck up, we fucked up.
do you remember when I like?
Yeah, Smash GG when you forget to put a fucking person in bracket. You did that twice now. Come on, man.
That was it. 2 times. Third time, never third time.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
it's
sure.
gonna
I have to learn from it, man.
Bro, I think the funniest thing was when like I was struggling so much with Smash GG, I copy pasted the bracket from Smash GG into Challenge,
Yep.
ran it, and then re-entered everything
Yep.
after.
Yeah, because Smash was so hard to use.
I think like Smash GG, I feel like it's made by nerds for nerds, cause
What does that even mean?
it means like that's so proactive and like pushing out new features.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't understand like people like you. They see like the entire layout changes. They're like, holy fuck, I don't know how to use this anymore.
yeah.
Like for like techies, they're like, oh shit, new features. They like They love that shit.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just want to try it
Right,
out, try
right,
out
right.
new layout.
and they
everything.
understand right away. There's let's test this out. But then when people who don't know about tech, they're like,
Like it took you so long just to learn how to do Smash EG, and then
Yeah.
they changed out like the admin settings and
I was like, oh
layouts.
fuck, this is a new fucking system.
Dude, Smash EG is such a nightmare.
That's why like challenge is more like user friendly, especially when
Challenge
you're a new.
UI hasn't changed for like
Yeah,
decade-
it's
a
perfect.
decade.
I love
You
it.
know what I think would be like ideal if you could just copy paste where the hell you got from Challenge into Smash GG. That'd
Yeah.
be like beautiful. Imagine if you could just copy the content from there. Just
I mean, different organization, different platform, so they have their own.
hey guys, anyone that's techie out there, there's $100 or like there's the $1 million idea.
They don't have an app to surprised by that.
Like
Oh.
an app to run that tournament.
Yeah, so you don't have to go to their slow ass website.
I
Just,
know.
Dude, the
Use their
website
app.
barely works.
It takes forever to load, man. When I try to like register someone, it takes me like 5 minutes, man.
Why is it like the go-to? I don't understand. Why did it become like the go-to?
Because nobody tried to make a better platform.
There we go. If VSB dies, we know what we're gonna do.
You want me to code?
Bro,
I barely made a website. I know basic coding. Also, I started making website too.
that is
When
true.
I stopped playing, when Street Fighter 5 came out, when I went full time, I made my own website, made my own graphics. I signed up for more social media. And then what did I do? I learned a lot of stuff because I feel like we're lacking a lot of the aspect, and it's just research. How people, why is like Wednesday Night Fight so successful? Why is Team Spooky so successful? So when I look at our YouTube, I never look into our YouTube. I just remember the first couple of VSB. We just put up the thoughts, but people will watch it. 10,000, 20,000 viewers just because the game was popping. It was myself playing, and they put it on event hubs. But on Shuriken, all these forums, so we got a lot of viewers. And then when we moved to the Burnaby one, this guy just throw all the thoughts on. So one night he will upload like 50 videos.
Oh yeah, that's something that I thought would be worthwhile.
Yeah. No, you definitely. I understand what you think because a person want to review their match.
Yeah.
But right now, when we throw 50 videos, it would be the specific person who want to watch their own replay will watch it, but not everyone will watch it. Which is why I always wanted to remodel it. Which is why what I'm doing right now for Twitch, not Twitch,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. So,
So now we're getting like consistent viewers. We're getting subscribers every here and there. So it's growing. So it's something I want to work on next. And then we want to work on with getting more people on our social media, more followers. And then our Twitch is pretty consistent thanks to Justin and Kizzy. I want to make sure we have commentators when we're on our main stream. So those are the stuff that I'm working on.
That's good.
So it's, the passion is still there, even though I don't play any of the fighting games. But I'm gonna pick up Guilty Gear. I played a little bit when I was at home, thanks to Peter. And this weekend we're gonna have King of Fighters. The beta is out. They also announced that there will be offline versus mode. So we're gonna have that tournament at 8 p.m. That's when everything is pretty much done, and we try to stream the whole game. And we should bring new eyes. The new
did you
game.
even know that we can play?
Yeah.
Like locally?
Yeah, they announced the patch.
Okay, I
So-
don't keep up.
So all the KOF players are gonna come. They were like, download it right now. We're gonna come. We're gonna have a tournament. So I hope the game is good. Please don't be like a better version of KOF 14. Because I'm very hype. KOF is like my first fighting game, and that has always been my main game. If that game is popping, we can see VSB at least the next 5 years.
Are you gonna play it?
Yeah. I've been waiting for something like that. But at least like Strive right now, I kind of like it. I play training mode, but who knows, man.
Dude, I need to pick up Melty Blood. Long needs to pick up a game too.
He's Street Fighter 5.
Is he?
Yeah, he
Like
plays
Street
online.
Fighter 5, man.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Well, but-
Maybe I'll go back to Melee too. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I think that's pretty much it. We talked for a long time. That was really fun.
And that was just Burnaby.
That was just Burnaby, and the Richmond is another different challenge, which you are not really involved, so you probably
No.
don't know much. But
Burnaby, we didn't even talk about VBRs.
no, that's why I think the next one,
We can talk
Wait,
about
We
majors
did
another
VBRs
time.
Hold on.
during Burnaby.
Is it VBR before Peter and Alec?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need to talk about that.
Next time.
No, but next one is Bill.
Bill? Yes.
Yes, we're
But,
gonna get Bill.
But Bill was involved with VBR too.
Exactly. So it's Bill and then the VBR and stuff, and
Yeah.
then it's Alec and Peter.
Yeah.
And then it's the Richmond, and then the newer boys.
Yes.
Crazy.
There's going to be a lot of podcasts, guys.
Yeah.
Be sure to tune in.
Lots of podcasts. Anything we need to
Sound Vortex.
sound
Was
full
it? It was at Burnaby. Yeah.
Yeah. Darius brought it in. But Tertra remembers everything too.
I think for us, because we have to deal with all the organizations and stuff,
What do you mean?
like we're just telling players what to do, like streaming, doing registration. Everyone else is just experiencing it, like experiencing the venue in a different way, so they remember more.
You're
Or
right.
we
You're
remember
right.
like all
For
the
us,
For
it was
us,
more
it's
like work.
Yeah, for us, we just try to change this, do that. There wasn't a. I think when we started growing in the Burnaby location, there wasn't a week we just try to do the same thing. Every week we try to improve. Every week we would think of new idea. Even like up until now, every day. Not every day. A lot of time I would talk to the team. I would talk to Longs like maybe we should do this and that. So there's the passion there. It's something we keep trying to grow. So now we're gonna bring back the retro night. And then I announced that, and then Justin's like, "Yo, just the one is like, this is perfect. I want to come to this."
Yo, that sounds hype.
Yeah.
You know what's next? I'm going to come up with a new melee rule set. That's the next one.
No, don't do this.
I'm kidding.
But yeah. All right, guys. I think that is pretty much it. KOF 15. Look forward to this weekend. If you guys don't have a PS4, I don't think you have access to it. It's only on PS4 and 5. So we will have plenty of setups that you can play on Friday throughout the weekend.
Don't need like a PSN Plus
Nope.
account or anything. Okay.
Nope. And then Saturday, we will try to stream the whole tournament at 8 p.m. But as far as I know, there's a lot of people who said they're going to come. So we can expect a bigger turnout. Oh, there's a.
People always say they're gonna come.
But then these are the dedicated KOF players. So I'm pretty confident that they will come. And whatchamacallit, if we can't stream all the matches, we're sorry. Yeah. Anything you guys need to want to say?
No, I think it might be a good idea for let the viewers put in some questions or something. There should be some
Okay.
sort of Q&A.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions for us?
Or even if they can keep it for like, the next time we do a podcast, you can answer some questions.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Right? That might be fun. Like we pick out some questions if you guys want to leave some. I think that's it. But I don't have anything I need to add.
Yeah, we talked about for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
We can go on.
There's so much to talk about. There's so much
It's just
history.
Too.
This is like a condensed version. If you guys want the full version, make sure to vote for Kenny.
Oh, no. We'll talk about. We need to dig up our images. We have to dig up our brackets and everything.
Talk about Raid Shadow Legends.
Can you ban that guy right now? Can you just ban that guy from the chat? Wu Chen. All right, guys. 4 for me. Do it every day. Thank you. If we do win that 25K, it will all go back. Well, not all. 90% will. The 10% will probably go eat something good. And then that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure.
10%. A $2,500 meal.
Yeah. What
Oh,
do you
shit.
want to eat?
All right.
2,500, man. And it's USD.
USD, dude,
There
that's
must
like
be there must be tax.
that's like 10,000 in like CAD.
No, that's like 200 million.
Oh shit.
That's USD.
You're right.
Anyways.
You're right.
Yeah.
Anyways, 12 a.m.
And custom.
No questions, I guess.
Did you know they have? It's 12.
12,
We
man.
talked
No
about for like
way.
almost 4 hours, and I think most of the people who are watching, they were also somewhat involved during the Burnaby era.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank
Hope
you,
you guys
everyone.
have fun. You guys, we are what we are because of you guys as well. And I know a lot of people didn't tune in, but there's a lot of these people.
You know what'd be fun if you brought Bear in for Air Bear Dojo or Air's Kitchen.
I would want to bring in. I think after we talk about the story of VSB or timeline up until present, and then we would probably bring in the OGs, and then I would want to hear what they think. There's definitely a lot of things that I don't know about their tournament experience, what they think about VSB. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I think
I think that's it. Nobody really has any questions. You didn't answer it last time, but is Sherry Adrian's mom? Can you ban Theo right now? So when's no. I'm sure when's the Air's Kitchen? Blah blah blah. There's a lot of things I want to do, but I never had time. I swear if I made like the Air Kitchen into like a series on YouTube, I would be making like fucking hella money.
Well, why
on
didn't
YouTube.
you do it? You had like the perfect AP in the video and everything too.
God damn it.
It was just when you do like cooking show,
You
it's
don't even need to do a show, man.
no when you cook and stuff, and because everyone is doing it.
Yep.
But if you want to stand out, I don't even know how that one got like 40K viewers.
Yo, Kenny, I still remember that video. I watched it. Okay.
Yeah.
You used one sauce for 4 different things.
Exactly.
Dude, it was. I'm like, dude, the shoyu egg, the chashu, and the soup had the same base.
No, but it's
And
like
you reused it like 4 times.
that's exactly how you should do it.
Bro, I don't think that's how you should do
That's
it.
how you should. I worked in a ramen restaurant, bro.
Dude, maybe. This is the first. That's why you were a sushi chef.
No, I told you when I can't learn something, I move on. I went to all kinds of Japanese cuisine. I know all kinds. I know izakaya. I worked at Goo. Like, I probably worked at over 15 restaurants.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right.
Again, I told you, man.
Air's Kitchen. We got to see this.
Nah, dude, it's just so much work. If there's a production team, I'm down. But I have to do everything myself, doing the cooking, thinking about like what to do, write out the script. It's just too much work. It's just I don't know if it's worth it, but I think long run might be worth it. But this thing, it's like VSB alone, it's just taking too much of my time.
Yo, enter Bill Son.
Yeah. Maybe one day if I don't run VSB anymore, that would be something I would be interested in. But everyone's doing cooking show now. How do you stand out? I don't even know why that ramen got so many viewers. Like, I just don't get it. It was so poorly made. The quality sucks.
You're talking about the soup, or are you talking about
Everything.
the video?
Everything.
The
Oh,
video was
shit.
so bad,
It
but
was so bad. But people, the comments were like, "Oh, we love it." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was just
I think it's.
I didn't
mostly
even
the
give a
fun.
recipe. I was just showing them how I made it, and then like I got these fools to come and eat. It was so
bone
bad.
in my man.
Exactly, it was so bad.
Wait, Long was there?
I was there.
A lot of people came. I made.
Was it good, Long?
There was a bone in my soup.
Like in the soup?
In the soup.
Dude, what the fuck?
No, because don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Is this why you stick to instant ramen? Is this
What do
what,
we stick to instant ramen,
bro?
bro?
That's like literally all I see you eat,
When did I eat instant ramen?
dude. That's like every event, or sorry, not event.
Like cup noodles.
Yeah.
When?
They burn a bit.
I mean, I told you I was broke as fuck.
Okay, fair enough.
At that time, I literally can't even go eat anything. So every time I work and then I eat,
Okay, fair enough.
bruh.
Okay, we're a better place now.
Oh shit, lights
Oh.
on.
Peter's kicking us out. All right, guys. Peter is kicking us out. All right, boys.
Okay.
Thank you. I
Bye,
hope
guys.
to see some of you tomorrow. Again, if you never made a trip to the current VSB or VSB in general, please come. Don't take it for granted. And nothing lasts forever, but yep. Done. Bye-bye.
Night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.